Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Your Football Show. It is match day. We've got that match day feeling. I hope you're all doing well, fantastically well. Even you are with your boy, the self-titled hardest working man in the YouTube game. I've given myself that moniker. I don't care. Oh, what's going on here? You can hear me twice for the price of one. That must be good. Listen, we'll go through the lineups in just a sec. Now, this is pre-filled in of what I assumed the lineups would look like. So they will change. But before we get into the video, as is always the case, please do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course, hit that notification bell. We are live 3 times today. Then we'll have a post-match for this thrown in as well. So it's non-stop. And as this is about to tell you, keep it live.
I don't think I do it.
Arsenal started like house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt. Don't believe in any luck. I believe I'm self-made, yeah. Boom, there we go. We are in. So let's get into it. Yo, Tyler Adams starts, baby. Get in there.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
You don't know where he's from, dog. Tyler Adams is in the lineup. What were we all worried about? There was chat that he wasn't going to be there, but he is there. Get in there. Tyler Adams is in the team. Buzzing. Because there was a lot of noise saying he wasn't about. So let's just have a look at Leeds United starting lineup in all its glory now and see if we've got it right. So as you can see here, Ilya Melier in goal, Rasmus Christensen at right back, Pascal Struijk, Robin Koch and Cooper. So Struijk will be at left back, Koch and Cooper at centre back. The double pivot of Adams and Rocker, the holy trinity, if you like. Aronson on the right, Harrison off the left, Rodrigo in behind the one and only Patrick Bamford. Yes, Patrick, he is on fire, mate. He is on fire, Mike Loudon. Let's hope you can see him there, look. You can see him in the corner. Let's do it. Oh, he's on fire, mate. He is certainly on fire. Patrick Bamford starts for Leeds United. So my predicted lineup was right. It was right. We were bang on the money getting there. Leeds United do line up. Let's have a look at that Crystal Palace lineup as well while we're at it and see if we... let's have a look. Just bear with me 1 second. What's all that about? Right, okay, so let me go on to the Crystal Palace lineup and we will have a look at that in all its glory as well. Just bear with me 1 second while we do that. Oh, Joachim Andersen starts. Joachim Andersen starts. I'm fuming. There you go. There is your Crystal Palace lineup. So it's Guaita in goal. Joel Ward will play right back, okay? So there is no place for Nathaniel Klein. He's still on the treatment table. Mark Guehi and Joachim Andersen start at centre-back. That's disappointing because Joachim Andersen will give Bamford a torrid time today. You would imagine, looking at this, there is no Tyreek Mitchell, though. So I wonder if Jeffrey Shalhoub is going to be playing left-back. The midfield 3 then is Eze, Doucouré and Elise, and then the front 3 of AU, Edouard and Zaha. So it looks like Jeffrey Schlupp will be playing left back then today instead of Tyreek Mitchell. For whatever reason, Tyreek Mitchell is on the bench. So let me just make some changes to this home 11. What are your thoughts, obviously, on the fact that Joachim Andersen starts for Crystal Palace? It's disappointing, I can't lie, especially when I had James Tompkins for a yellow card on one of my bets. So that's going to be voided now. So that's a bit disappointing. We'll go through what I believe is going to happen in today's game, money-wise, bet-wise. But Jeffrey Shalhoub starts at left-back. So it's Doucouré, Eze and Elise, Edouard, Zaha. So we need to just stick in Jordan AU here. And we should have the correct 11 there of Crystal Palace. Let's have a look. So we've got Guaita, Ward at right back, Anderson, Mark Guehi, Jeffrey Schlupp at left back, a midfield 3 then of Doucouré, Eze and Elise, and then AU, Edouard and Wilfred Zaha. Please do smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Let's get to some of your comments. Danny Rumsey says afternoon. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually? Public service announcement for you. I've been getting a lot of negative comments lately about my opinion on the football. Some people switching off, saying they've unsubscribed to me because of this fact. That's fine. You do you. I wouldn't watch someone that I'm getting annoyed or angry at. I wouldn't, right? I don't. I appreciate you unsubscribing as opposed to just coming on and abusing me. That's much better. What I will say, though, I ain't about to change my opinion for the favour of YouTube or for the favour of people that want to watch me. I will only give you my true thoughts. I don't hate Jesse Marsh. Let me just put that out there. I actually like the guy. I actually like some of the stuff he says. I like the togetherness that he's fostered within the group. I like that he shows his emotion and he's a passion merchant, much like myself. However, I'm not going to sit here and say that I believe going into games that we can win everything, because I don't. I did before. I don't now. Yeah, I don't appreciate at times the style of football that we play. Okay, if that's perceived as negative or whatever and you don't like that, that's fine. Don't watch. But I'm not going to not be me. I can only do me, right? You only get me. This is authentic. All that positivity under Bielsa was authentic. This is authentic. Others are as well. I'm not trying to make myself different to anybody else. I don't do that. I don't call no one else out. Everyone's got their own shtick. That is totally fine. And I appreciate everyone in this YouTube game because I know how difficult it is. But what I will say for those that are coming and expecting me to be all fluffy and kittens and all that sort of stuff just for the sake of being a positive guy, no, I won't do it. And I won't change who I am or my ethos or what my beliefs are for the favour of people watching. So if you don't want to watch, totally fine. If you unsubscribe, totally fine. Do you know what? I don't give a shit. Yeah, that's the true facts of it. I don't care if you don't like what I've got to say, but I will say it because it's what I believe in. So I ain't about to change that just because I might be losing some subscribers because I was positive previously and now all of a sudden I'm negative. It is what it is.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
Exactly. As Michael would say, you don't know where I'm from. So as I said, that's just a public service announcement because there's been a lot in the comments on my videos and that's totally fine. And I wanted to address that situation. LUFC says Fairport injured again. Yeah, he isn't in the lineup, is he currently? He isn't in the lineup either, so that's a little bit disappointing. Here's Billy Dog, he's come to join us. He may start snoring, he may start making some mad sounds. Big up to Marcus, big up to Charlie as well. Hopefully that Anderson fella has been rushed back too soon and he's not at his best. Let's hope that is the case because he's a baller. He is a baller, is Joachim Anderson. Let's just have a look at the lineups in all their glory. So both sides against each other. So this is how Crystal Palace will line up with the back four of Ward, Anderson and Matt Guehi. Jeffrey Schlupp comes in at left back, of course, instead of Tyreek Mitchell. Tyreek Mitchell is on the bench, though, so I'm a little bit surprised as to why he's not starting. Maybe they prefer Jeffrey Schlupp there for the pace. I'm not too sure, to be able to get down that left-hand side. Like I said, Rasmus Christensen, I would have preferred Luke Ayling. I said this in my preview. I would have preferred Luke Ayling. But if you look at that left-hand side there, this three, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. And could cause Rasmus all sorts of problems. That's why I'd have liked Ayling. I didn't expect he would, but that's why I'd have liked it. So a midfield three, then these two are absolute ballers. Decore gives them that defensive stability in front of, for me, the best centre-back partnership outside of the top six. You could make an argument for Connor Cody and Tarkowski, and look, Everton have the best defence in the league. Not just outside of the top six, in the league. But I think these two give me a little bit more on the ball and a little bit more going forward as opposed to what them two. They're too old school centre-backs. But Doucouré will sit, obviously, new signing. As you can see, these are the SofaScore ratings. He's had a good start to the campaign for his new club. Elise and Eze, of course, absolute baller dribblers, can get out of tight areas. We need to make sure that our counter press is on the money, because these two, with a few slick passes, will beat that press, and then we might be open. You know what I mean? We might be open. AU, Edouard, and Wilfried Zaha for Leeds United. Honestly, I can't believe how hyped I am to see that man leading the line. It is amazing. He is certainly on fire. He is certainly on fire, or we hope he is anyway. He has a good record against his old teams as well. He's scored in 6 of the last 8, I think, if I remember my stats correctly. He has a good record against teams that he's played for previously. On the left, Jack Harrison on his favoured left. Obviously, no Sinistera today. No Sinisostra. Sinistera is, suspended for 1 game. So Jack Harrison comes in there. Rodrigo behind Bamford and Brendan Aronson. We want to see some more of that American boy doing some more of his stuff. Yes, Bill, American boy. So hopefully we see more of him. Of course, Tyler Adams and Mark Rocker, just the boys, the double pivot. Liam Cooper's back in there as well. We got a clean sheet with him back in the side. Notoriously, these games, apart from our first game back in the Premier League under Bielsa, where we got spanked 4-1, are low scoring. We've seen under 2.5 in 4 of the last 5 games, I believe. Pascal Strout, left back. Rasmus at right back. Robin Koch alongside him. And Ilya Melier. While we are just sharing that screen, let me remind you, Billy, you're going to have to get down because you're sucking my ear off and I'm not about that life. There are some great prizes available, obviously, on Football Prizes. The main one that stands out, our next home game, of course, is Leeds United versus Arsenal. And you can win 2 hospitality tickets for that game on Sunday, the 16th of October, not August, October. £9.95 a ticket. There are only 65 tickets available. 8 have been sold already. There is 4 days left on it. But in that, you also get food and drink included within that. And I do know viewers of this very show, of the Just Joe football show, have won hospitality tickets to that game. We even had a Leeds fan win hospitality tickets for the one at Old Trafford when we go to Man United. So that'll be good for him. But I know there was a daughter and a father. I forget the name off the top of my head. My apologies, but thank you for always watching. They had season tickets, moved down south, and actually won hospitality tickets for our last home game against Aston Villa. And I hope you had a fantastic time. So please do check it out. You've got to be in it to win it. There's loads of other prizes available. Look, some of the FIFA stuff as well. 36 win prizes along with a PS5. You get FIFA points. You get all sorts on Football Prizes. The link is in the description. Bill is a Leeds fan as well. Leeds always take more. Show him your support. We'll get back to some more of your comments in a second. Actually, we'll do that now, and then we'll look at the match history between these two sides as well. So let's get some more of your comments. Michael Pollard, big up to you. He said, cheers, Joe, the hardest working man on YouTube. My guy. It's self-titled, admittedly so. I have give myself that moniker, but I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. So cheers, Joe, the hardest working man on YouTube. That means an awful lot. So we have Oscar, who I assume is a Crystal Palace fan. He says Mitchell's been dropped. He's not been good enough this season. That's what I forgot to do. I forgot to go through the sub bench. So let's have a look at the sub bench for both sides as well, in some more detail. So this is the Crystal Palace sub bench. So you've got Sam Johnson, James Tompkins, Tyreek Mitchell, Milivojevic, Jairo Riedewald. I'm surprised that he hasn't actually played any games this season in the Premier League. You've got Iwobi, Ibowie. I think he played in pre-season against us actually and looked quite decent. John Kamani Gordon, Jean-Philippe Mateta. You've got Will Hughes in there as well. For Leeds United, it's Christopher Clarkson, it's Luke Haley, Diego Llorente. We don't want to be seeing that guy. Mateus Click, of course. I'm glad Adams is fit because maybe Jesse would have opted to play Click in that position, and I don't think he does well there. I prefer him coming on late on in the games and giving us, some attacking prowess. Darko JB makes his first appearance on the bench in a matchday squad as well. You've got Sam Grimrod, Somerville, Gelhardt, and Willie Nyonto. Will we see Nyonto today? I suspect he'll go to Somerville first. He's been speaking up to Somerville, saying he's in the best form that he's seen him in since he came to the football club. So we'll see. Here's some missing players. Obviously, it says Anderson doubtful, but we know he's in the starting lineup. Chris Richards, another American there who I said we should start just due to his versatility. There's the main absentees for Leeds United: Stuart Dallas, Adam Forshaw, Archie Gray, and Louis Sinisora. Sinisora. Doggy, you go out there for me, buddy. Thank you very much. I have had to relegate the dog just for a bit because he was trying to get on with me. Anyway, 300 of you watching currently, which is amazing. Thank you so much for watching. Please do smash a like on the video. Please do that for me. Right, let's go through to some more of your comments. Anderson starts, mate. Thoughts. Big up to Ollie Ward. Make sure you check out his channel. It's not great, is it? Like, I'm disappointed because I seen the job that he did on Darwin Núñez, and I think he could do a similar job on Patrick Bamford. I just know Patrick Bamford's not going to headbutt him. But yeah, like, he's a top centre-back. He was great at Fulham. They went down, not due to him. Remember, we've had this conversation before. Just because someone goes down doesn't mean they're, a poor player. And, Crystal Palace picked him up and he's just gone from strength to strength. Yeah, good for you, says Mark. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for those that showing me love for, for just telling my opinion, right? And I just put that out there. If you don't like it, it is what it is. I've got loads of positive. I probably needed that as well. Maybe that's why I've addressed it as well. This is what it's about, LUFC. You know what I mean? This is what it's about, bro. I'll only ever back what my thoughts are, isn't it? Do me. Yeah, Jamie, though, it is. I'm the same as you. It is a little bit poor, isn't it? Yeah, man, you know the score. Yeah, man. Love that. Thank you, Jose Lopez. Thank you very much, Marcus. I love that. It is what it is. Firpo injured. Yeah, that's really strange. He doesn't even make the team today, which again just further annoys me because I'm like, where's the left back? You know what I mean? We should have one. Graham Johnson said, have you lost weight? Someone else said that to me today as well, actually. It's probably because I'm living alone now that I'm not feeding myself properly. I'm on microwave meals. Oh, I had a nightmare ordering my cooker. I thought it was electric. I ordered an electric cooker and then it came and it's a gas. So tomorrow my old cooker's getting picked up and my new one's getting dropped off on Sunday. Don't worry, I'm not installing it myself. I've paid to have someone come and do that. Yeah, man. Shaniqua and what? I don't know why you put Shaniqua, but I love that. Shaniqua and what? It just reminded me of end-ups. Thank you very much, Noah. Love that. Let's get the likes on as well. Yeah, man. We must be smashing our wage structure if Gakpo is coming. I don't see it, bro. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Let's wait and see. I mean, Bamford has been good, right? Bamford has been good. Big up Lucy M as well. Graham's asked me again. Yeah, probably lost it since the last time we just spoke just a second ago. Yeah, no, for Firpo, I bet you had Rodders in your fantasy football before. I didn't, mate, if I'm honest. Not me personally. We do have a fantasy league as well. Theo says, new camera is looking fresh. Yeah, new setup. I hope you like it. Thank you. Thank you for that. Who the Karen in the chat? I don't know. Be yourself. Exactly. Don't worry. Be happy. Joe worried for this one. Keep up the great work and keeping it real. Thank you very much. Joe equals Leeds Yoda. There he is as well. Look. There he is, my guy. My guy Yoda. Some spiritual teachings in what Yoda's got to say. I tell you that much. Yes, Storm. Microwave meals for the win. Joe's missus left him for Bielsa. No, I left her for Bielsa, bro. Don't worry about that. Cloud Dizzle, big up to you. Big up to you, my guy. I'm pooing myself for this game. Don't do it. Don't actually poo yourself. I'm not getting into this, Tony. They are straight as a die. I have the spirit level here, and they are straight as a die. Almost as straight as that forehead. There you go. May the force be with you. May the force be with you, Richard. May the force be with you. And as Kevin Keegan would say...
And I'll tell you, honestly, I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
I would love it if we win today. We need to win, right? Because we're in a bit of a situation where we could conceivably start to fall down the table. And we don't want to do that, right? Like, that's not what we want to do. We don't want to fall into that trap, like, because today Crystal Palace win, and they've not had the best start of the season. However, performance-wise, they are good. They are good, right? They are really, really good, and they've played Liverpool, they've played Arsenal, they've played Chelsea, they've played City, so they've had a tough run. They've also only played 7 games, like ourselves. But if they were to win today, obviously they end up on the same points as us. Now, I don't think they'd pass us due to goal difference, unless, of course, they win like 4-0. But if you look at Crystal Palace, that then puts them on the same points as us. Look behind us and you're thinking, well, West Ham could beat Fulham today. So that's put them on 10. And they surpass us as well. So we're then in that danger of starting to get too close to the drop. I don't want to be near that. Yeah? I definitely don't want to be near that. So a win today puts us on 12 points and we're in the top 10. You know, we actually go above Bournemouth because they've got a minus 12 goal difference due to getting banged 9-0 by City. But I mean, Bournemouth have been in a great run of form. So for me, we need to definitely start to climb up that table, and a win today would help us do that. And the way that I see the season going, I think it's going to be up and down. It's going to be wins, it's going to be losses, it's going to be draws. That's almost like Michael Owen kind of commentary. But what I mean by that is it'll just be up and down. And look, we haven't won in 4. Now let's win a couple. Do you know what I mean? We might find this. This is mid-table obscurity in a sense. This is mid-table obscurity to me. However, if we lose, then I'm starting to think, oh, man, we might be in a fight. We might be in a fight, and we don't want to be in no sort of dogfight. No way. We don't want to be feeling that, do we? Lucy M says we need to get as many goals as possible before the Man City game. I'm not even concerned about that. If we can keep that lower than 4, I'm good. That's a good game. If you can keep City lower than 4 and Haaland maybe 1 goal, silly me, triple captained Haaland yesterday, and he got 1 goal. Was not happy about this. The one time that I thought, listen, I'm getting left behind, I'm going to triple captain him for Southampton. You know, rousing all sorts of problems. And he basically scored 1 goal, which by Haaland's stats, by Haaland's form is pretty poor. Here is my fantasy team as well. We do have a league, the Just Joe Fantasy Football League. You can join it. The link is in the description. I did get 53 points yesterday. We've still got some games running, but as I say, Solanke I brought in as well, which was inspired. He got himself 2 assists. Wow, Joao Cancelo got 18, a goal and assist. Haaland, obviously, today, though, I've got a few players playing. Guehi, Harrison, Martinelli, Salah, and Jesus. Made a bold decision to drop Luis Diaz and put Solanke on. Hopefully, it comes up trumps. If we do look at our league, I've climbed up. I've got a green arrow, which is very, very good to see. El Mago, Tom Griffin, whoever that is currently top of the table. Hopefully, he's in the chat. Big up to you, brother. El Mago currently leading the fantasy. Oh, he's got quite a few injury concerns there. Did Kane pick up a knock? I know he scored yesterday, so I hope he has because I don't have him in my team. But yeah, big up for those that are part of that fantasy league as well. We do have a Super 6 league currently running as well on the Just Joe Football Show. If you are involved, please do check that out. Paul Fenton has been leading it for weeks now. Big up to Paul Fenton, who's currently cruising at the top. Seems to get everything right. I don't know how he's doing it. As for myself, I'm currently in 17th. 8 points from yesterday's results. If we have a look, I went for 5-0, it was 4. Went for 2-0, it was 3. Disappointed because it was a late goal as well. Went for 2-0. Newcastle spanked Brentford. And then today, oh, look at that. I went for a Palace win. I'm sorry, don't hate me. Arsenal 2-0 against Liverpool, and Brighton to beat Spurs 2-1. But that finished 1-0 as well. But that gives you an opinion on how I'm feeling towards our performances at this moment in time, and the fact that we have to go to Selhurst Park, which is a very, very tough place to go. I have had a bet on this game as well, and I'm hoping I've got my money back, because I did have James Tompkins to get a yellow card. I assume, would they have given me that back? Probably not. They're probably not, haven't they? Yeah, I can cash it out. Right, I'll cash that and get my money back. Get my money back on a James Tompkins card, because he's not playing. I did also have a double of Harrison and Tompkins to be carded, so I'll get my money back on that, because, like I say, Tompkins doesn't start, which is disappointing. Let me see if they've made any changes to who I get my stats from for the games, just to see if they've made any changes on the betting front on that respect. Right, okay, they haven't. Right, I am going to change it up though. Let's have a look. Who shall I go for? Because I do like. I might just go for Schlub. I might just go for Schlub on a yellow card, playing at left back. What do we reckon? What do we reckon will happen? Let's have a look. If we go for cards, player to be carded. Let's go for. Do you know what? Should we go for Joachim Andersen? We'll go for Joachim Andersen, who's on to replace James Tompkins, and then we'll do a double of Joachim Andersen and Jack Harrison. I went for decent odds on Jack Harrison, actually, for a yellow card. Probably a reason why. Same odds I got as well for the bet on Tompkins overall. So that's cool. 20-1 on Joachim Andersen and Harrison, both to be carded. And we know Leeds United like a card. We know they like a card. Folks, if you haven't already, please do like the video. There's 400 people watching. We've still got 30 minutes left till kickoff. So if you haven't already, please do smash a like on the video for me. Right, okay. Did you buy that spirit level on a hooker dog? Maybe. Mr. Football Loon says hello to you, brother. Thank you for being here. I'd bite your hand off for a manky 1-0 win. 100%. So would I. D said I would have liked to. Yeah, 100%. I'd have liked to have signed Elise. I'd have liked to have signed Eze. I'd have liked to have signed all of them. Ronak also did triple captain Haaland as well. I know. Poor, wasn't it? Poor decision. Michael says, you predicted against Leeds on Super 6. I did. I know. Joe will be in a shambles when... No, man, this is what I mean. Of course I want us to go to Europe. But what I will say in response to that, Matthew, I don't think he'll take us to Europe. There you go. My good friend there, Holy Ghost, said, well, keep doing you. 120% peace. Peace to you. Peace to the love and the gods and all that stuff. Thank you for reaching out, brother. You're a good man. Ken says, buenos dias to you, brother. Thoughts on the Gakpo reports? It's from the Daily Mirror. I'm not too sure, bro. We'll see. I'm not confident. I'm not confident that Leeds United will sign Cody Gakpo. Jarvis says, what's your score prediction? Well, as you can see from a 2 per 6, I did go for 2-1, but that's about winning points. I'm going to let my heart rule my head. It's going to be low scoring. 1-1. I think we'd do well to get a point at Selhurst Park. I think we would. I think we'd do well to get a point at Selhurst Park. What does that do for Leeds United? It puts us on 10 points. It potentially puts us above Everton and Brentford and moves us into the top 10. Do you know what I mean? These points do win you prizes. That's what it's all about. Dan's got a bet on Leeds to win 3-1 with Harrison and Rodrigo to score anytime. I hope you well. Tony said I triple captain Shay Adams. Yeah, man, this is the truth, isn't it? Like, why would I be upset if Leeds did well? Yeah, never would. That is, Charlie says JT's reporting on the Gakpo stuff. If he has, it's 100% not happening. Finny, man, big up to you. Was backing me in the comments on my previous video. I seen it, brother. Okay, I'm really grateful. 3-1 Leeds, Edouard, Bam Bam and Rodrigo. I hope you're right, mate. Marsh for Barcelona, maybe. Draw is a good result today. I do think so as well. Looking forward to an exciting Aronson assist for 2 goals, says Kempe. Rich Robert says, Zaha's going to ping one in. Hopefully not. He hasn't scored in 9 against us, was it? That was mentioned in the press conference, and I know Jesse said, please don't mention that. Please don't mention that. He believes in jinx. I don't believe in jinx. I'm not about that life. Someone's triple captain Bamford. Do you know what? This may surprise you, Mr. Footballer Loons, but my favourite to watch now is Rogue One. I absolutely love Rogue One. We're on the Moose Juice. I don't know if you're aware, it's a big day on the channel. After this, it's Liverpool, Arsenal, and after that, it's Everton, Man United. It's all go, go, go. I'll be running on empty by the end. I'll be running on empty by the end. Let's see. More afraid of Eze than Zaha. 2-1 lead, says Joshua. 1 from Brendan Aronson. And Tyler Adams as well. Time to get one. I'd love Tyler Adams to get one. He's my boy. He's my favourite. When others doubted him, I stuck with it. When others doubted him, I stuck with it, man. Did you see Millwall drop Creswell? Just goes to show how up and down young players can be. And that's a positive thing, though, Matthew, that's happened to him. Sometimes it's good to go and get that experience. You know what I mean? Being dropped, maybe gets back in the side. It's all that sort of stuff, man. Marsh needs to control his emotions. He's damned if he doesn't. He's damned if he does. You know what I mean? So we'll see. We'll see. Referees have got to sort the shit out for us, though, really, haven't they? Jamie said, would like a win today, especially because of Arsenal next week. Yeah, you can write that one off, I think. I'd be very, very surprised if we get a win against Arsenal. Super Gedders says, come on, Leeds, all Leeds away. Yeah, I hope you're right, brother. Come on, Leeds. Nervous, Joe, as always with Leeds. Yeah, we'll see how we get on. Agree with this as well. As long as we don't lose, take a point, bank it, and move on. Yeah. What positions do you sign in January? Same positions we needed in the summer, mate. Someone to help shoulder the burden of Bamford because he is broken. I mean, I don't envisage Bamford lasting throughout the season. Do you? Like, he's going to get injured. It's a fact. So we'll see. And a left back, we need a left back because Junior now, Jesse spoke about managing his fitness. He's not even in the squad. He's not even in the squad today. So he's obviously picked up another knock. So that's not great, is it? You know what I mean? Adams to get a last minute winner and hit the griddy. What's the griddy? Is that the gridiron? Hit the gridiron.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
Hopefully, bro. That's what Adams gives me, them vibes when he has a go at players, man. He gives me Clint Dempsey vibes, and definitely. What is the... Yeah, Drill says the griddy. What is the griddy? Is that the gridiron? We'll see. Is the Gakpo rumour true? It's from the day of the mirror. I don't know. It could well be, but I can't... Look, Leeds United bid for him and had £6 million worth of add-ons that were payable if Leeds got in the Champions League this season. So I think it was 30 million plus 13 million on add-ons, right? And 6 million of that, so more than half, or a little under half, sorry, of them add-ons were if Leeds got in the Champions League. Now, you can be as positive as you like, but there was not a cat in hell's chance that Leeds were getting Champions League football this season, next season, or the season after that. That top 6 is almost impregnable. It's almost impregnable. How could genuinely sit there and go, let's put in a clause in there to say that if we get top 4, we'll give them 6 million. You know that you're never going to have to pay that 6 million. They're not getting top 4 Champions League. Come on now. And as good as Gakpo is, he's not propelling us into the Champions League. If we still had Calvin, if we still had Rafinha, Sinistera, then Gakpo, another striker, a proper left back, maybe you could argue we'd get top 10 and push into Europe, but not top 4. So for me, they weren't serious about that. PSV didn't think they were serious about that deal. So it's just a bit of a madness to me personally, a bit of a madness. But we'll see, right? We'll see. Josh says, sorry, Joe, thinking a Palace win will occur. Potentially, Josh, I said so myself, brother. I said so myself. So a point would be huge. Luke M with the super chat as well. Luke, if you were meant to put a comment in there, put one in and I'll get that put up. Please do. Yeah, support the channel. Like, no, you don't have to, sorry. But yeah, Luke, please do put a comment in and I'll read that out. I want to say thank you for supporting the channel. Sorry, I got my words mixed up there. Scratch. Ruben says it's a celebration. I hope you're right, Ruben. Thank you for being here, Liverpool fan. Hopefully see you on the watch along of that one. Gritty is like a dab. Nonsense. Right, okay. Is it an American thing? You're not American though, are you, Josh? I think you're Australian, aren't you, pal? Drill says easy 20k subs by the end of the year. That is the target that I have set myself, and I believe we can do it, especially with the World Cup around the corner, because you know Joe will keep it locked. The self-titled hardest working man in the YouTube game. Yeah?
Say what?
That's it. That's true, man. Say what? I have done that. Oh, there we go. I'm good. Discipline today, please. No way we get Gakpo. He goes, yeah, I agree with you as well, Ads Gaming. Or he goes somewhere else in Europe that can give him Champions League football. Even if he was to come next summer, Leeds United are going to finish anywhere between 10th to 14th for me, right? That's not going to give him much. Jack, no. This guy is not the guy. This guy is not the guy. Not the guy. He actually tweeted out the other day to say that Nottingham Forest were looking to sack Colin Cooper. Colin Cooper used to play for Nottingham Forest, not Steve Cooper. So, yeah, trust me, this guy's not the guy. It's just regurgitated stuff. Big up to Michael as well. Hope you're doing well, mate, at the Leeds United Ultras. Apparently, PSV are skint. Well, there you go. They may have to sell an asset, and that's fine. They are in financial turmoil. That's good as well. Yeah, well, this is the thing, Michael. People forget this, brother. It's hard. This is why I respect anyone in the game. That's what I mean. You don't just turn up the camera. There's a lot of work goes into it. Thank you for sending love. There you go. Gritty is the popular NFL dance. Check it out. Should we check it out on YouTube now? I'm going to have a look and see what it's about. Gritty, is it? Gritty. Let's have a look. Langer's done one, has he? Let's have a look. NFL Best of the Gritty. Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look at these. We know we love the Americans here. Okay. I can do that. You ready? There's the Gritty for you. Gritty. There you go. There's the Gritty. Oh, his is cool. I like Ding Prods. Ding Prods is good. Oh, is that? No, it's got... That's not Ding Prod. I don't know why it says Ding Prod, because it's changing players. I assume that was his name. But yeah, I can see them folks doing the Gritty. Big up to the Gritty. Maybe we will see Tyler Adams do a Gritty then. Maybe. 500 of you watching now. Please do smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Big up to my brother who is in the house as well. Big up to you, David. I hope you're doing fantastically well, my man. Remember, Joe, we are mighty Leeds. I do the griddy on Foot Champs. Who's getting sent off today, Joe? Hopefully no one, bro. Hopefully no one. Harmony says, the shelf is level. Any disputes about it must be sent via £5 super chats. I'll just accept it. It's level. Yeah, I like that. The griddy is pretty shitty. Never do that again. Okay, I apologize. Pulisic hit one time and it's now an American meme. Please stop. Nah. It's cool. It's small. It's small, Leeds. It's small. There you go. Maybe, listen, if we win today and one of the American boys score, I'll do the griddy. Cheerleaders next to Ellen Road. Transition wins this game today, not possession. Got a feeling it will be a minging watch. Yeah, this is why I'm not enjoying it much at the minute. Wayne says, we don't pay enough in players' wages to hit the top 6. True that. Listen, smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Thank you all for being here and making this possible this morning. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know where you're bred, but we're here all the time, man, and never let you down. Right, let's just look at some of the match history between these two sides as well. Just get that clicked up there so you can look here on SofaScore. If we go on the match history, it tells us the team streak. So this is the current form of both sides. So Leeds and Palace have had no wins in 4. We've seen both teams scoring in 5 of the last 7. We know that Leeds United do score and concede quite a few when on the road. Palace have been the first to score in 4 of the last 5. Leeds United have seen more than 4.5 cards in 5 out of the last 5. No shocks there. Less than 10.5 corners for both sides in quite a few of the games as well. If we look at the head-to-head streaks between both these sides, look, we haven't lost in this fixture in 4 games. 4 games we haven't lost in this fixture. That is a positive. There has been less than 2.5 goals in 4 of the last 5 as well. Less than 4.5 cards in 8 of the last 10. I think that might change today. I genuinely think that might change today. Leeds United are a totally different kettle of fish when it comes to cards. And there's been less than 10.5 corners, which shows it's been a pretty drab affair. If we look at the history in this fixture, then you can see in the last 3 here, look, obviously friendly. That was rubbish, that game as well. With 0-0 last season at Sellers Park. Would you take that today? Okay, the spectacle wouldn't be great, but would I take a point? Yes. We beat him at Ellen Road last season as well. So decent returns in both games last season. Let's see if we can just move this down. For whatever reason, I can never do that. It's really frustrating. It's like it moves the wrong bit down because there's loads of different bits on SofaScore. See, it's moving that bit down, but it's not moving this bit down, and it's really, really frustrating. Move this bit, man. Honestly, look, it keeps moving this bit, but not this bit, and there's more to see. And I don't know which bit I'm supposed to be moving. Anyway, right? That's as far back as it goes. We can actually go on here, and I think these may have previous meetings. Yes, they do. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, so unbeaten in the last 4, remember. So you can see here, drew in pre-season, 0-0 last season, 1-0 Ellen Road. Then we beat them 2-0 as well. That was in Bielsa's season. If you remember that first game in the Premier League, obviously prior to that, it was the Championship. But that was a bit of a mad affair. I remember they scored from almost the corner flag with a bit of a wild deflection. Let's just see what Jesse's got to say. We will come back to that. Jesse's been interviewed now. Just bear with me 1 minute. Jesse said it's good to be back on the bench after they're talking about that aggressive style that Leeds United currently have. Bamford back in the side. How delighted is Jesse? Let's see what Jesse's had to say. He says he's really strong now. He's Patrick. Even when he's picked up a few knocks. He said he's in the strongest physical condition that he's seen him in since he's been here. Might be a bit kidology that, but we'll see. We'll see. He says he's in fit, healthy. That's all I'm buzzing about that.
He's on fire, mate.
Jesse said he believes it'll be a good match. I wish I could, back that optimism.
Bruh.
I'm just not seeing it. I don't think it's been a good game to watch. We'll see. We'll see. Rebecca, the lineups are here. You can see here, Leeds lineup, Palace lineup. He says we've got to control the 1v1 situations as well as Jesse Marsh. And that's what worries me. These have players that are going to be able to beat us with that extra quality, with them dribbling skills. So we need to be wary of that fact that they could do that, right? Rasmus, I'm worried about Rasmus. I worry about Rasmus and that left-hand side. Jeffrey Schlupp, Eberici, Eze, and Zaha. That there's pretty lethal, pretty potent, pretty worrying from an attacking sense. So we need to ensure that that he's on it, that he's on his game, Rasmus. Right, let's go back to some of the head-to-head stats, as I say, that we were going through just before Jesse did speak. So, yeah, you can see there we have a pretty decent record against them. If we look at the last 7 meetings as well, a pretty decent record against Crystal Palace. Here's some of the characteristics on who scored. So they're great at counter-attacks, which doesn't play into Leeds United's strengths, does it? That's a weakness for us. Creating long shot opportunities and defending set pieces for Leeds United, which is quite a switch around from when Bielsa was in charge as well. But like I said, they have gone in front, Crystal Palace, in 4 of the last 5. But as you can see there, one of their weaknesses is protecting that lead. So if they were to go in front, which they have done in 4 of the last 5, don't let that worry you too much. Defending against skillful players, I mean, our best skillful players not on the pitch, which is poor. That's a weakness of ours as well. And defending against through ball attacks, which I think Palace are going to look to do. They're going to look to get the likes of Elise, Zaha and Eze on the ball, who are going to be able to beat a man and get players in behind. Leeds style play with width. Well, that shows you how much who scored now, because that's a load of BS. Attacking down the left, we have seen a lot of from Jack Harrison in the early parts of the season. And like I say, in the last game, Sinistera looked like the only one who was going to be dangerous. Man of the match user predictions. Look, 90% of people have gone for that. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Rebecca says, when do they play? The game kicks off at 2:00, which is in just a little over 10 minutes now. So we'll see how we do. Barry says, I'm just angry. Why are you angry, bro? Don't be angry. It's all love, man. Don't be angry. I love you. Please do smash a like on the video if you haven't already. We've almost got 500 people watching. I want to get to 1,000 live viewers by the end of the stream. That's what we always endeavor to do. You do that by people smashing the like on the video. If you smash a like on the video, more people get eyes on it, therefore come over to the channel, etc. So please do like the video. Paul says Zaha will switch. We'll wait and see. I think he'll get too much joy out of Rasmus to even want to switch. Darren says, heard that too about Gakpo. If true, be great news. Yeah, I mean, it would be great news, but I'm not sure it's... Yeah, look, we'll wait and see. We shall wait and see. I'll tell you what I'm most looking forward to today is that connection between Bamford and Rodrigo. Let's see if we get that connection between Bamford and Rodrigo. It'd be great if we could get that today. Bamford's going to be able to hold the ball up. He does have a tough competition in Joachim Andersen, for sure. But I'm just happy that Bamford's starting against Anderson, because if Rodrigo was leading the line against Anderson has an easy day. I'm sorry, he will. Ailing got tortured by Ashley Young, the pensioner. No way he can handle Zaha. I agree. I disagree with that, Matthew, because there's a reason why Zaha hasn't done well notoriously against Leeds United, and Luke Ayling's played in a lot of them games. I don't understand the Ayling haters either, Ashwin. Listen, I fell off with Ayling last season when he got that red card, but it is what it is. I hope not, Joe. The clear leads. Oh, yeah. Same off. Tell them. It is what it is. I'm here every week. You know this. I'm here every week. As the jokers say, I'm here every week. So it is what it is. Please do smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Let's keep it going. Jamie says, need to be clinical. Barry says, I'm done with Rodrigo, and I loved him the first season. I don't know how you can be done with him now, because this is the season that he's doing well. That first season was poor. Graham Noble on Twitter says, we don't get a grip in midfield, it will be a long afternoon. I'm not concerned about our midfield anymore. I think that double pivot for me is nice. The double pivot of Adams and Rocker for me is nice. Rocker's up there with the most progressive passes in the final third in the league. And Tyler Adams is a destroyer. People doubted that guy. The guy is a destroyer, you know. Marcus May saw Dikawagra and AD White yesterday. Big up to them old boys. 50-50s and second balls, huge to our team's success. Trust me, 100%. Of course it is. That's the way this system. That's where you need to get the strong bits, right? Winning them second balls, trying to win it back early when they've made errors. Press. It's like FIFA. Press on possession loss. Press on heavy touch. Press in numbers. What we can't do is let the defenders have too much time on the ball and be able to beat the press, you know? Paul Merson talking right again. Yeah, it's what he does, bro. It's what he does. Never take them Sky Sports commentators seriously. And the reason I said that is because they disrespected Kevin De Bruyne and said he'd be no good. And look how that turned out. Come on now. Crazy. Jack Rooney said, to be fair, Zaha is not even that good. I disagree with that. I think he is good. Diego, a fellow American here with a terrible comment. What are you doing, bro? We're supposed to be this. Yeah. So yeah, we're supposed to be Team America, Diego. They've only got Chris Richards, and he's not even in the team, bro. So come on now. Could go joint 8th with a win, with a game in hand today. Yeah, we could. Diego sees the funny side. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for being here. Yeah, this is the thing, James, though. When he's having a good game, yeah, like, he doesn't bitch and moan. This is what I'm saying. All I remember of Zaha in the Premier League against Leeds United is him bitching and moaning. Now, why is he bitching and moaning? Because he's getting a torrid time by Luke Ayling. I think he'll get an easy ride today. I may be wrong. Definitely need to get that. Definitely need to get that. I definitely need to get that. I'm going to write that down. We are less than 10 minutes away from kickoff now. I'm excited. It will be live, as Martin says, and hopefully we'll hear a lot of this today. Hopefully we'll hear that today. Big up to my man Smudge. He says, if the pivot does its job, Rodders and Harrison press to the hill. No worries today, 3-1. I love that, bro. I love that. I hope that's right. That's a great call. Big up to Smudge. Big up to Smudge. How are Bournemouth 8? Can someone explain? They're unbeaten in 5, bro. They're unbeaten in 5 games, you know. Gary O'Neill doing a fantastic job. You know what will happen, though, right? If Gary O'Neill gets that job permanent, they'll lose. They'll lose the next game. I can't believe he's not being given it, though. I think what's happened is they're getting a new owner, a new American owner. Americans taking over, as I say, they're taking over the Premier League for sure. They love it. They love it in America. Yeah, so I think they want their own man. I think it'd be harsh on Gary O'Neill because he's done a fantastic, he's had a fantastic time. Jay Smith says, do you think it'll be 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-2? Could be either, mate. In and out of possession, it depends. I'd like it to be 4-2-3-1. Bamford winning it up on his own, bringing others into play. But it could be very fluid, couldn't it? It could be very fluid and it could bring others into, 4-2-2. Rodrigo and Bamford alongside each other, potentially. We're now seeing the fans in the ground, some nice old school shirts there. Love that. Scarves on. It must be cold. Must be cold down in that there London. Listen, we have 5 minutes left till kickoff. And do you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to run to the toilet. I've had so much drink, so much moose juice, that I know I'm not going to make it through 50 minutes, right? So bear with me 1 second there while I just run to the bog. I need to fit a colostomy bag. I'm going to put this on for you in the meantime because it's a banger.
I don't think I do it.
Arsenal started like house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah.
Woo! We're back. My apologies. I did all right there to say I have to run downstairs. I don't have a toilet upstairs anymore. I've gone and bought myself some potassium as well. Banana. There you go. Thank you for waiting patiently there. To be honest, I could hear it from downstairs and I was thinking, I'm going to make it back. What did I say? Colostomy bag. Is that not the same thing? Jay Smith says, not one at Selhurst Park in 24 years. I didn't know that, bro. Are you sure? I don't think that's right. Bro. I'm going to have to check this. Oh, maybe not. A couple of draws there. Let's have a look. 2-2. Yeah, it's quite a lot. 0 out of 6 in Premier League. Yeah, Crystal Palace are undefeated in 7 of their last home matches. But listen, we haven't been beating him 4. We haven't been beating him 4, have we? So that's something. Just going to launch a WMD. Watch yourself. Yeah, man, it's coming at you. Come on, Leeds 2-0. I hope you're right. Big up to Caden, Watford fan as well. Big up to you. Yes, Rob, always does. Brought the seal jaw all down here from one's for poo, one's for we. I purchased one of the colostomy bags from your merchandise. They are good. That's something I could do, right? How come Leeds was able to win so decisively against Chelsea but hasn't been able to replicate that success, especially defensively? I think a lot of that's due to the opposition that we play, Diego, because a lot of them don't want to come out and play. When teams do, I would argue, this is what I mean, and it's mad because I don't think we'll win the game, but I'm more excited to see how we get on against Arsenal than I am for this. And really, this is more in line with where we're at. So Sean says 2-0. Good to see you, Sean, as well. Sean says 2-0 Bamford double. I hope you're right, mate. I hope you're right. It would be nice if that was to happen. We shall have to wait and see. Please do smash a like on the video because we are almost at time, folks. They are coming out now onto the pitch. And as Martin Tyler says, it is going to be live. And listen.
And I'll tell you, honestly, I will love it if we beat them.
I would love it if we beat them as well, Kev. Don't worry about it. And hopefully we will do that. And I want to see Tyler Adams giving it some of this energy today as well.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
You don't know where I'm from, dog. Definitely. Villa killed the game last week. They did. Should I put the heating on, Joe? Listen, stay away from that heating. Although, admittedly, I've had to do it a few times myself. I feel like I've let Martin Lewis down. But when you're cold, you're cold. I put it on in the morning, early doors, get it out. But then, boom, it's off again. There you go. Keep your likes smashed as well, please. I want to see as many likes as possible. The more likes we get, the more views we get, right? We've got 500 currently watching now. 290 likes. Like the video. Let's get to 1,000 live viewers before the end of this watch along. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Perhaps we do well today as Palace will bring their game to us. Home teams don't do that. Yeah, that's true as well. Lucky says Leeds 2-1. Palace, Bamford, Aronson and Eze on the score sheet. Get an Udi. Lovely and warm, says Jill. That's a great shout by Jill Ferguson as well. Marcus May says he's bricking it. Don't brick it, bro. You're going to be all right. I promise. I promise. Rich says, hi, I'm going 3-2 Leeds United. I hope it's right as well. Yeah, we need big up Sean Healy with the super chat as well. Much love. He says, needs his confidence back. Bam Bam does. He does. We need to get him back in. How's fantasy been for you, mate? It's doing all right. I've climbed up the table. I had a good day yesterday. I did triple captain Cancelo. Not Cancelo. Erling Haaland didn't really work for me. As you know, he had a poor points haul by his standards, so I'm disappointed. The dog sat with me. If you hear any snoring, you know why. I'm just going to shut this door. However, if he starts jumping up, I will have to move him out. He gets a bit excited when I raise my voice, you know what I mean? So he might be like, ooh. Depends if I raise my voice today. We might not. I want to see Aronson showing his stuff. So do I, brother. So do I. American boy. Rocker and Adams will be too strong in midfield today. I do think they should be, but it depends what they do, right? If they go out wide, then yeah. Look, Kieran, I realised after the fact, this is the first time really I've really took it seriously. It's the first time I've really took it seriously, and I won't make that decision again. Like, to be honest, bro, I use my wild card in game week after game week 1. But it's the first time doing it. I just didn't have Ireland. I thought, what were I doing? Yeah, I seen the Euro qualifiers draw as well. Remember, I will be doing all the games in the World Cup, mate. It's non-stop. 3-0 to Palace, says Charles Keckins. I hope you're wrong. But thank you for being here. Please do smash a like on the video if you haven't already. As I continue to say, we've got 300 likes. I want to get up to 500. Remember as well, the video is brought to you by the legends at Football Prizes. Link in the description. You can actually win hospitality tickets for Leeds versus Arsenal at the weekend. You get free food, you get free drink, you get to watch us win Arsenal. So there you go. Melier has more clean sheets against Palace than any other side. Jay Smith coming with the absolute fire stats. I love that. I love that, brother. I love that stat. I love that. 3-0 Leeds. Let's hope that does happen as well. 560 of you watching now. We are so close to kick off. I'm just going to switch on over now. So you remember, you will have the timer as well. You will have the timer on view so you know whereabouts we are in the game. Okay, remember that you will see that on the game. Okay, so we're just waiting for this to start now. The clock, if you want to... Has he done the clock? Oh, there. Taking the knee. No room for racism. The taking the knee is back. Zaha stays up. He says it's lost it. I don't like it. There we go. We are underway, folks. And as Martin Taylor says, it is live. Hopefully, Leeds United can get back to winning ways. It's centre field. Here's Bamford. See, this is what he gives us. A ball put up and he flicked it into Brendan Aronson's path. This is why we miss Patrick Bamford. You know? Little flick inside. There you go. Here's Jordan Ayew, pressed by Matt Rocker and Harrison. Want to see that all day. Joel Ward being pressed by Harrison. He wins the ball. This is good start from Leeds United. Joachim Anderson into Decorio, puts it straight out to play. Strout keeps it in, but only as far as Joel Ward. Ayew tries to bring it down. Decorio up to Edouard. Edouard, loads of white shirts. Love this press. Go on, Pascal, son. Up against Elite. It's going to be a Leeds United throw. That's a good start from Leeds United with their press. This is what we want to see. Come on, Leeds.
Unbelievable, Jeff.
Unbelievable indeed, Cammy. Unbelievable indeed. There's almost 600 people watching. We want to get to 1,000 live viewers. Smash a like on the video. Keep it locked. You know where your bread's buttered. I'm here every week. Here's Pascal Strouk. Gets tackled by Ayew, but Adams, my American boy, sorts it out into Bamford. Bamford's touch back to Strout's paw. He has to push Ayew in the back. It's a free kick to Palace. They've taken it quick. And here's Mark Guehi, who goes out to Jeffrey Schlupp. No Tyreek Mitchell today. Jeffrey Schlupp playing at left back. Here's Zaha Christensen in the back. There you go. He's on the deck already, and Zaha's giving a look at the ref as if to say, come on. But Rasmus has been told by Luke Ayling, get at him. And I love that. Maybe it wasn't the wrong decision to put Rasmus in, because you can tell Luke's probably said to him, whenever he gets that ball, you do not let him rest. Here's Mark Rocker, Mr. Progressive pass. Over the top looking for Bamford. Bamford will flick it into Rodrigo's pass. Harrison. Oh, it's cleared by Guehi, but Leeds United looking good. Here's Rocker. He's dispossessed though by Elise. Here's Edouard. It goes out to Zaha. Get onto him, Christensen. Well done, son. Great tackle, Rasmus. It's what we want to see early doors from Rasmus. The Danish destroyer. Brendan Aronson wins that ball. Here's Mark Rocker. Mark Rocker looking for the runner, Patrick Bamford. Is he onside? He is. The flag's gone up. I thought they're supposed to let the moves go on. Unless he was miles off. Maybe he was miles off. Hats in the chat for Pat. Hats in the chat for Pat. Let's get them hats in the chat for Patrick. He was offside. Hopefully he returns with a hat-trick today. That would be as sweet as a not sweet like Tropicana. I can't lie to you. Ball over the top looking for Zaha. He's got the legs to beat Rasmus, but it goes straight out for a Leeds United throw. We have hit the 600 mark, folks. Over 600 people watching. Big up to you all. Please smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel and get them comments in. Please do get involved in the chat. It's going to be a throw-in to Leeds United. The more likes, we want to get 1,000 live viewers. Hats in the chat. Love to see it. Desiree, MJ, Jamie. Hats in the chat. When we did it before against West Ham, Jack Harrison got a hat-trick. So let's make that happen. Big up to the ones putting hats in the chat. Love that. Danny Rumsey, Hams in the chat. Anderson with a pull pass out from the back. Hopefully Anderson's been brought back too soon and this ring rustiness causes him to have a poor game because he is a great striker. I can't lie to you. Should see my dog here. He's laid there like, what's going on here? He's actually staring at my banana. That's why he's being quiet. He's staring at my banana. That wasn't a euphemism, by the way. You know what I mean? Here's Elise. Cooper, well done, Captain Cooper. Getting us that clean sheet last time out. Reggie with the hats. Christopher Junction with every single type of hat. He's got helmets. He's got hats. He's got crowns. He's got them all. Love the Kevin Keegan clip. Well, like Kev says, man.
And I'll tell you, honestly, I will love it if we beat them.
Love it if we beat them, Donna. Love it if we beat them. Oh, it's been cleared out by Guaita. Jack Harrison. It's into Patrick Bamford. His touch is so poor. Patrick, man. Come on now. Guahi with the challenge. It was a ball in. Oh, Harrison tries to get round his man. Rocker. Oh, it's a goal kick. Guaita's kick was so poor. Guaita, such a poor kick out. And it's great pressing from Leeds, as you'd expect. Guaita into Harrison. Harrison plays it into Bamford. For me, Bamford should hit it first time. If he's maybe not ring rusty, it's on his favoured left foot. He puts it in the back of the net. Instead, he tries to take a touch, and the touch is poor. The touch is poor, especially by Patrick's standards. Come on, Patrick, son. That's what we want to see today. Can't clear it out, Joe Ward. It's actually come off Elise. It'll be a throw-in for Leeds United, and Jack Harrison looks like he's going to take it quickly. Good start from Leeds United. I'm enthused. By the start. The press is working. Joe's in the chat. What's that? Turds. What are you trying to say, brother? Oh, Harrison with the ball across looking for Bamford. It goes straight out, though, and it's going to be a throw into Crystal Palace. Get Bamford off. Oi. Apparently Fulham has scored as well. What's that? Who is that Bamford sample? It's the Middlesbrough fan, Mike Loudon. Mike Loudon, the Middlesbrough fan. Big up to Mike Loudon. He's got a YouTube channel as well. But it's when they beat us 3-0 and he scored a hat-trick against us at Riverside. And he said that after the game on Borough Fan TV. Anyway, it's a free kick to Leeds United. Tyler Adams to take. Fulham have scored. Pereira, he's on my bench on my fantasy team. Fuming with that, man. Here's Robin Koch anyway to take this. Edouard with the foul. 5 minutes in, Leeds United have looked the better side. Rocker, touch back to Koch. Looks for Cooper. Strout's going to drop deep for him. Strout gets it on halfway. AU's out to him. AU will run all day, by the way. That's one thing I will say to him. He doesn't score a lot, doesn't assist a lot, but he will be non-stop running. That's a foul against Harrison. Nothing given against the referee. Harrison continues to press. It's put out of play by Joe Ward. It's going to be a throw-in. Good press from Leeds United currently. I can't lie to you. They're finding it tricky. They're not getting time on the ball, and they don't like it. The facts are they do not like it. Harrison, touch into Rodrigo. Here's Rodrigo. He's got Brendan Aronson to the right. Move the ball on. Brendan Aronson, my American boy. It's wide. Unlucky, Brendan. Ronson. Big up to Ronson. Good press, though, from Leeds United. They're winning all the second balls, them 50-50s that we spoke about before the match. They're doing it. Come on, Leeds. This is a great start. And to be fair, Palace can't live with it. Palace are struggling to live with it. But what we need to do during these moments is ensure that we take chances. Because Patrick Vieira will switch it up to ensure that they can start to deal with it. And look, Jeffrey Schlupp straight out of play there. It's going to be a throw-in. So we need to take chances when they come. Listen, we've hit the 700 mark, guys. We're over 700 people watching currently. Big up to you all. Please smash a like on the video. We want to get to 5,000 live viewers. So big up for getting over the 700 mark. Here's Jordan Ayew. He's up against Pascal Strouk. He goes back there to Elise. Elise with a decent cross. Looking for Zaha straight out of play. It's going to be a goal kick to Leeds United. Love that. Melier, someone said about earlier on, let him not being flappy. He didn't come anywhere near that. And that's what we want to see, right? Please remember, Pat Luck is on fire. I wish I had that Pat Luck, bro. I had to open some yesterday because I needed to do that. What's he called? Danjuma SBC, so I needed some players, and I got no one, mate. I think the best player I got was Stones, and he was 350. Bamford does really well again. That's why he's in the side. He held it up. He drew a foul. He almost got it down the line for Christensen, but this is what he do. He's drawing fouls. This is why we miss him, that profile of striker. We need Patrick Bamford in this side. Harrison with a poor touch, which is something you don't hear very often, and there's a chance for Crystal Palace here. Great challenge again, Rasmus on Zaha, and he wins the throw-in. Rasmus is having it against Mr. Zaha so far. Don't speak too soon, though. Don't speak too soon. That's what Zaha's thinking. I'm having you. But listen, he never has a good game against us. Don't jinx it, though, Joe. I don't believe in jinx, though. It's not real, man. It's not real. It's a figment of your imagination. Anyway, Rasmus Christensen with the throw. 8 minutes played on the clock. Leeds have been the better side. It's headed on. Rodrigo. It's going to be a throw into Leeds United. We're progressing up the pitch nicely. Playing the gridiron. They're wanting that gritty. It's going to get gritty out there. Here's Rasmus. Does well. It's cleared though by Guehi, who wins the header. Robin Koch wins the header. Elise. Decent turn, but again, great press. And that's great work from Rodrigo. Little back heel there to A.A. Ronson. He rides the challenge. It's A.A. Ronson. He's in the box. Oh, it's off the post. It's out to... Yes! Get in there. It's 1-0, and it's a goal from the Pirates. It's a goal from the Dutch Pirates. It's Pascal Struijk, baby. It's 1-0 to Leeds United. And the Dutch Pirate. And what? Do you know what? Do you know what that goal's all about? It's from the American boy, A.A. Ronson. He just rid challenge after challenge. He's round 1, he's round 2, he's round 3. He takes a shot, it's off the post, it falls to Struijk. And the Dutch Pirate move over Johnny Depp. Pascal Struijk slots it in the back of the net. I'm thinking that's one of the last people we want it to fall to. But it falls to Pascal Struijk, and he puts it in the back of the net, and it's 1-0. But big up to my American boy, Brendan A.A. Ronson. That was all him. It was all him. You've got to love what A.A. Ronson's just done there. That was absolutely unbelievable. Techers by Brendan Aronson, and it's 1-0 to Leeds United, and they're coming again here. Patrick Bamford into Harrison, tries to touch it in back. Can't get it, but that's a good challenge on Elise. That's not a foul, referee. Not a foul. Tyler Adams not happy at all. You don't know where he's from, ref. You do not know where he's from.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
There you go. That's my guy Adams getting involved, but 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0, man. Love that. Messi dribbling. Medford, Messi dribbling. That's what it was. Yeah, over 800 people watching as well. Big up to you in the chat. We've hit the 800 mark. Please do smash a like on the video. I want to get 1,000 live viewers. But that was all about the Medford Messi, the big sexy pirate, the Dutch pirate with the goal. But Brendan Aronson, most distance covered in this Leeds United side. He just kept that close control. 1-1-2, rid the challengers, has a strike. I wanted him to score myself, I can't lie. But it does fall out, and it falls to Pascal, who puts it in the back of the net. And Leeds United are 1-0 up. Say what indeed, say what indeed. Savvy. That's another sound I need, isn't it, for Pascal? Savvy. There you go. Leeds United deserve it, though. We said they need to take their opportunities in this first half. They won't be, because Palace will switch it up. There's a chance here for Jack Harrison. Joel Ward's got his hands all over him. No foul. He didn't do enough, but you could see Joel Ward was trying to, listen. Harrison! He's nicked it off quite easy. There's another chance for Leeds. Bamford's in the box. It's cut back for Rodrigo. It's Koch. Come on, Aronson. Well done. Great challenge. Go on, Tyler Adams. Come on, Leeds. Patrick Bamford's now in the box. Rodrigo ahead of him. He has a strike. It's stuck a deflection. It's going to be a corner. Leeds United are on fire, baby. Come on, Leeds, man. Guaita, you do not get that time. You do not get that time like you do in other games. Leeds United will be on your neck, much like we were against Chelsea. Leeds United have started this game fantastically well. And listen, we've got a corner. We've got a corner, and we know how dangerous we can be from corners. And it's the duo, Harrison and Aronson and Harrison with the corner. They always stood over it. Look for Patrick. Look for Strauch. It's crossed. Oh, it misses everyone. Big chance that for Leeds. Here's Tyler Adams. Adams goes back. Good from Leeds United. Great start. Fantastic start to this game. We are on fire, says Debbie Powersland. We are, Debbie. We are. And thank you for being here. Please smash a like on the video. The press is killing Palace. They can't cope. Again, look, he's on the deck, Elise. They can't cope. It's a cross by Rocker. It's come out only as far as Tyler Adams, though. He's Mark Rocker again. Tyler Adams, you don't know where I'm from, dog. Rasmus, he's fouled. He's fouled, and it's going to be a card for Doucouré. Well done, referee.
Blow your whistle, man in black.
Well done indeed. Tyler Adams does. Oh, that's a naughty challenge, you know. Get that checked by VAR. Get that checked by VAR. Mama stood on him. Will they not check that? Does that get checked or not? Like, I don't know. That's a bad tackle. Second yellow card of the season for Doucouré, but no, I don't know why they're not checking that for me. Is that not similar to what happened to Martinelli by Emerson Royale? By Emerson Chicken Royale? Yeah, exactly. They're talking about it now on comms. It was exact same challenge. Go to VAR. For me, that there is a red. Oh, they've moved on from it. Of course they have, because it's Leeds United. Of course they have. That's a bad challenge. That's exactly the same as Emerson Royale against Martinelli. Corner! Oh, cross! Cross corner! Oh! Guaita takes it quickly. This is where we need to be wary. Here's Michael Elise. Tyler Adams gets across though, as does the sexy pirate that is the goal scorer, Pascal Strauch. AU. Oh, go on, Rasmus, my son, defending there. Rodrigo through to Bamford, and it's too much on it. I am just going to have to get rid of the dog for a sec. Come on, Bill. I know. It's because your dad's getting excited, and so are you. I know. Come on. Go on your bed. Good lad. Good lad. Jesse, on his bits of paper, saying, yeah, killing him. Killing him. Killing him out here. Rasmus did really well as well in the build-up to that, so big up to him, because I wasn't as confident, but we're doing really well. Look, possession won in the final third. Leeds have won it 5 times in the opening 15 minutes. Doing really, really well. We just need to keep it in that area. Keep it in that area. Jack Harrison does really well. He looked better today on that left-hand side as well. A. Ronson looking for Jack. He gets it back up. Rodrigo's in space. Oh, he tries to get it round Schlupp. Rodrigo gets it, though. Well done. Little touch back to Jack Harrison. Joachim Anderson's out. Is that not a foul, referee? Come on, ref, man. You're taking the piss. To be honest, the referee should have gone to VAR. I'm still standing by that. He should have gone to VAR. Oh, here you. That's a lovely ball. Robin Koch, my guy. Well done, son. Go on, son. Cock in the hole. Don't know why I barked, but there you go. Leeds United have started really well. Like it, Pascal. Like it. The beautiful pirate. 16 minutes in, Leeds United 1, Crystal Palace 0. Here's Eze into his teammate Zaha. Them two you've got to watch as well as Elise. Elite ballers for me. Here's Mark Guehi. Mark Guehi switching the play. Goes into Joe Ward. Leeds United need to press. Not that confident on the ball is Joe Ward. And look, he's getting pressed here by Harrison. He does manage to find Mark Guehi. And it looks like Palace are now just trying to take this thing out of it and coming into it slightly. Eze comes and gets it off Guehi. Here is Zaha. Zaha up against Rasmus. And that's a great challenge by Rocker. Throw yourself into the challenge, Leeds. Schlupp gets round Rasmus. Rasmus dived in. It's a cross. And it's dealt with by Ilya Melier. Needs to watch that, Rasmus. He started really confidently. What we don't want to see him doing is diving into challenges like he did up against Pedro Neto, and he got found wanting. So we need to ensure that he doesn't do that. That's what I will say. We need to ensure that he doesn't do that. Here is the sexy pirate, Mr. Pascal Strauch, Mark Rocker into Robin Koch. Robin Koch, Mr. Consistent this season for me. Tyler Adams into A. Ronson, that American connection. Bigger connection than Jay-Z and Beyonce, them two, I'm telling you. Move over. Move over. Move over. Here is Tyler Adams.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
Yes, bro. That's my guy. And it's going to be... Who's going to come over and take it? Is it Koch? Yeah. Robin Koch, the sexiest centre-back in the Premier League, with his little porno tash slot, gives it away. Here's Matt Rocker. Matt Rocker, touch back there to Koch. Great switch of play from Robin Koch. Not seen him do that a lot. Harrison tries to give it Strout back. Strout, every game, is turning into the left back, isn't he? Oh, he almost gets it down the line into the channel for Jack Harrison. Joel Ward, captain today, having a bit of a torrid time at right back, but he's not a right back, is he? And we're causing him problems, and that's what you want to see. My guy, the pirate that is Pascal Strout, savvy. Here's Rocker. Rodrigo, that's a great knock. Guaita. First time Guaita's looked assured, actually. He's not had a great start to the game. I can't lie to you. He's not had a great start to the game. Joe said, I think it's... Oh, I love this. Yes, man. It's time to bring it back. It's time to dial it back. It's time to dial it back. Virgil van Strout's back, baby. Are you? Strout, you're not getting past him, mate. It's Virgil van Strout. Get on the deck, are you? Oh, they've given away a free kick. That's poor. Ayu's just thrown himself on the floor, referee. Come on now. Anyway, Joe Ward to take the free kick. Early 20 minutes, Leeds have been by far the superior team for me. Leeds United will not drop off from this intensity. You can believe they might. They won't. They won't. Bamford chasing down Mark Guehi. He does not believe in lost causes. Leeds United do not believe in lost causes. There is no such thing as can't. There is no such thing as won't. There is no such thing as don't when it comes to the press. Elise goes back to Joe Ward. Here is Joachim Andersen. Joachim Andersen given time to spray the pass. That's not what we want to see. Rasmus Christensen with an unreal header in front of Zaha. And listen, if I'm Rasmus at the minute, I'm going, yo, Wilfred! You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, because where is he? Where is he? Clip it up, clip it up. Wilfred, where is he, man? Here's Koch. Koch clipped out to Rasmus. Rasmus inside to Tyler Adams. Oh, it's a challenge here. Decore tries to get a ball through, and it goes all the way through to Ilian Melier, and Leeds United are sitting pretty 1-0 up. I say Wilfred, it's Wilson, innit, from Castaway. Harrison out to Pascal. Here's Pascal Strouk into Mark Rocker. Oh, it's Rocker. I keep getting him. It's Rocker. Oh, nice little touch. Adams has got Bamford in. Oh, it's a great save by Guaita. Almost assist for my main guy, Tyler Adams. And Bamford. It's a very, very good strike by Bamford. I'm not going to throw too much shade at him. I can't lie. Guaita has made a very, very good save. If Leeds United get 2-0 up in this, I'm coasting. I'm coasting. Great work here from Aronson. Touch into Tyler Adams. He's onside. He's onside. Oh, he's had a stab at it with his left boot, and it's a great save by Guaita. Oh. Maybe it's ring rustness again. If that's, maybe he takes it on his right, takes that extra touch, but he just stabs at it. He just stabs at it. I'm not having that your 6-year-old could have scored from there. That was a hard challenge, bro. He had a man straight behind him. Maybe he should have carried it on one more, but we'll put that down to ring rustness. Leeds United have started well. Aronson, great work in there to give it to Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams, no messing about, gets it to Bamford. The American connection working lovely. And listen, folks, we have over 900 people watching currently. Big up to each and every one of you. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in. We're going for 1,000 live viewers. 1,000 live viewers. Let's make that happen.
Easy.
Oh, are you? Get up, Jordan, are you? Trying to win a foul off Pascal Strout by just falling on the floor. Cooper, that's poor. That's poor, Liam. Tries to get round AU. AU does buy the free kick, but it is still poor. It's still poor. And it's a... Oh, hang on. Pascal Strout there just kicking the ball away. Let's not do this. Let's not do this, because previously we got cards for that and got a man sent off. Pascal's just kicked the ball away. Come on, Pascal. You know better than that, bro.
Bruh.
You seen Louis get a red card, Pascal. So let's not do that. No booking, no. See, this referee has got his head screwed on. He's got his head screwed on. Love to see it. You're not giving out daft yellow cards for silly things. that can cause men to get sent off. We don't need that. We don't need that right now. Anyway, Elise is going to take the free kick. It's a dangerous area for Michael Elise. They'll have plenty to aim at. Anderson, Guehi, Ducore, Edouard. It's a good knock, that. They've scored. It's a great knock. Edouard has made it 1 apiece. They haven't had a sniff. They haven't had a sniff. And the corner, it's 2-2 now for Edouard. The cross is good. As soon as it left his boot, I said, this is a very, very good cross. I'm hoping that it's offside. But it's the offside. No, it's not offside, is he? Maybe his Armies, Rasmus could do better potentially. But it's all about that ball. It's all about that ball from Elise. Can't really do out there, Meslier, for me. Disappointed with that. Disappointed with that. Bam Bam should have made it 2 if he had his confidence. Yeah, big up to you. Thank you. VAR, we'll have a look, mate. But for me, is he offside? The hand's offside. Please tell me he's offside. I mean, it'd be very, very harsh. But it happened to us. It happened to us before. It happened to us before. Similar it happened. Come on, please. Please. Because this is what happened to us last time with Patrick Bamford. I think it's on and I think it's very, very harsh. But for me, this happened to Patrick Bamford when he pointed where he wanted it before. Get your line out, say it's offside, and Leeds United are still 1-0 up as we deservedly should be. He's offside, man. That little fingernail. It happened to Patrick. I have no... If it is offside, I have no qualms about that. I have no qualms about that. But it's harsh, isn't it? Come on, ref. Do us a favour for once, will you? Come on, please. Oh, he's onside. Damn, it's 1-0. It's 1-0. There you go. Goal given. Goal given. It's 1 apiece. 1 apiece. Cooper gave away the silly challenge. Poor decision-making from your captain. It's a great ball by Elise. But listen, this is the Premier League. Leeds United have been by far the better side, but we find ourselves level, and we shouldn't be because we battered them. But it's a good game of football, which I weren't expecting. Tyler Adams into Rodrigo. Rodrigo does really well to find himself some space and give it into Mark Rocker. Mark Rocker, he's got 3 shirts ahead of him. Pascal and Harrison being one of them. Here's Harrison. Rolls the ball back into Mark Rocker. It's a good knock. It's cleared by Anderson and then cleared upfield. First shot on goal for Palace, though. First shot on goal. That's disappointing. And now the noise in Selhurst Park goes up a level. Pascal Strout does well to get round AU. This is where you need that left back whipping it in. Turns. Oh, he's done brilliantly there. How wrong was I to question the Pirate? But his ball's poor and it's cleared by Anderson. But Leeds United shouldn't let that dent the confidence. For me, we've been by far the better side in this fixture, in this game this far. We've gave away with a silly free kick. They score from it. But other than that, they haven't had a goal. Elise can't get round his man. Harrison, great little no. Oh, he's tried to dink the keeper, but Guaita was wise to it. Yeah, Cooper, silly decision to give away the free kick. He tried to take his man on, didn't he? Poor. It is poor. I'm not going to sit here and try and defend it. It was poor. Too much on the kick out, though. It's going to be a throw-in for Leeds United. 900 people watching. Let's keep it over the 900. Smash a like on the video. Pascal Strank. Savvy. He's going to take this throw-in. Rodrigo's going to come for it, as is Harrison and Mark Rocker. It goes into Rodrigo. Touch back to Mark Rocker. A little 1-2 potentially with him. Great ball by Rocker. That's a foul, is it not? Ducore's already had a yellow. Ducore's already had a yellow. Where's the second yellow? Honestly, it does my tits in, man. The VAR, he should have had a VAR anyway. That's a bad challenge by Ducore. He's on a yellow. My man's going to see red. He nearly jumped in with 2 feet. He caught him knee-high. He caught him knee-high. He's now having a word with Joe Ward, but one more from him, he's gone. One more, he's got to go. Tierney, I understand he wants to let it go, but how is it not a second yellow? Come on. Both the lads are sat here, tapping on the head, rubbing their bellies. Remember that game? Can you do that? It took me ages to master it. Tap your head and rub your belly at the same time. It's rock hard. Like that. But now I've just mastered it, you see. Plenty of years of practice. Anyway, the tap in the head, obviously a certain move. Maybe it's going to go short into Bamford. Maybe they're going to whip it back post. What does it mean? Oh, it's just off the head of Bamford. I'm telling you, had that Palace player not got on the end of it, Mellier's well out here. Zaha with a foul on Adams, perhaps. Mellier's kick out's poor and it's gone straight out of touch. Yeah, Daryl, I agree with you. Cine got sent off for less. Cine got sent off for less. Not ideal. Not ideal, is it? Em says she still can't do it. Yeah, trust me. It's difficult, man. Try and do it. It's really hard. I can do it with both hands as well. Not as quick, though. Not as quick. Jared Bowen has equalised for West Ham. Deegan, yo, I'm surprised you're here. I'm surprised you're here. I seen your comments on my last video, brother. Why are you here? Come on now. And I'll say this disclaimer now, which I said earlier, right? If you don't like what I have to say, you don't have to watch it. I appreciate you do watching. Can't lie to you. But listen, I'm not here, fluffy kittens. I tell you my thoughts. If I don't think the style's been good, I will say the style's not been good. You know what I mean? That's the truth of it, brother. I see these comments. I read them comments. I woke up this morning. I seen that. I was like, what's all that about? But listen, it is what it is. It is what it is. I can only be true to me and give you my true opinion. There's no lies here. There's no joke. There's no pretending to be positive. There's no pretending to be negative. I'm giving you my opinion, brother. Anyway, back to the game. Here is Aaronson. Aronson runs out of passes, really, but jinx it. Medford, Messi. He's killing it out there. Strauch touches Porto. Give me Aronson. Give me Aaronson over Elise every day of the week. And Elise has put it out of play. It's going to be a throw into Leeds United. Give me the Medford Messi every day of the week. 2 balls on the pitch. 925 of you watching currently. Big up to each and every one of you. We do need to be in front. We deserve to be in front. I can't lie to you. We deserve to be in front. And here's another chance. And it's Pascal Strauch. He crosses it. He lifts it up. Where's my man? Where's my man, Christensen? He should be at the back end there. He's picked it up there and given it away. Oh, it's cleared, but it is going to come off a Palace body and it is going to be a Leeds United throw. But this is what I'm saying. For me, I would have preferred Rasmus coming in there at the back post. You know what I mean? Rodrigo, touch into Christensen. Aronson again. Aronson's been Leeds player of the match so far for me. On the pitch, being the man of the match. Great ball in there to Rocker. Switch to Harrison. Harrison's in the box. Flicks it back for Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams! Oh, so unlucky. So unlucky by Tyler Adams. So disappointed there. Don't believe everything you don't believe everything you read. Wait. Yeah, big up Reggie. Big up Reggie. Thank you for that, brother. We need to be in front now. We deserve to be in front. Let's be real here. Mark Guay, he tries to clear it. It's a poor pass out to Ward. Ward does keep it in, though, but we need to press. Joachim Anderson back to Guaita. You need to press Guaita as well because he's been shaky so far. Here's Decore. Decore on that yellow. We need to be getting that ball close to him. Aronson's done really well to win the ball again. It comes off Zaha. It's going to be a Leeds United throw. Look at Zaha complaining. He's not having it his way. This is what happens to Wilfried Zaha when against Leeds United because he never has a good game. He never has a good game. Like I said, Christensen's like that. Yo, Wilfried! Because he's in that back pocket. Nestled nicely. Here's Decore. Does well in the centre of the park. Goes out to Eze. Zaha's made the run and Rasmus cuts it out. Wilfried! Oh, he's given it away, Rasmus. What are you doing? Famous last words. Cleared, though, by Robin Koch. Well done, son. Goes out to the left. Here's Elise. Do not bring him down. It's outside of the boot. It goes straight through to Melier. They're asking for handball. Not a cat in hell's chance. Handball! It's never happening. Elise with the outside of his foot. I think he's tried to cross it. It takes a deflection and goes straight through to the keeper. Yeah, Zaha is playing. He is playing. Zaha probably will score the winner, says Owen. Let's hope not. Let's hope not, brother. Remember to like the video, folks. We want to get up to 1,000 live viewers. We're almost there. Here's Pascal Strauch. Great pass into Bamford. Bamford's touch back to Rodrigo. He's poor. Should do better. Here's Rasmus up against Zaha. Rasmus just throws him on the floor. Look at him. Rasmus killing him. Yeah. You tell him, Rasmus.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
Yeah, man. I love it, man. So, I'm from Denmark, bro. I'm a Viking. I'm a Viking. I'm a Viking in these parts. Don't come with me just because you're from Croydon, blood. You know what I mean? I'm a Viking. I'm a Danish Viking. I'm Uhtred, son of Uhtred. Zaha again got pushed in the back by Rasmus. I'm Rasmus, son of Rasmus. If you know about Last Kingdom, then you know about Last Kingdom. Goat show. Here's Elise down the line to AU. Need to be wary of him getting it back. Showed too much of it to Cooper. Cooper does really well, as does Strauch, and Leeds United clear it. Harrison, great footwork. Great work this from Leeds United from a defensive standpoint. Rocker, though, poor pass into midfield. Eze cuts it out. It now goes out to Zaha. Zaha, surely, where's Rasmus? Where are you, son? Oh, it's a good challenge again by Cork. Here is Zaha. You don't dive in. Zaha, poor pass. It's cleared by Leeds. Crystal Palace starting to come into it big time now, though. Getting on the ball, passing it around nicely. Joe Ward goes out wide to Elise. He's got Pascal Strauch to beat. Comes on his left. Watch that ball. We've seen the delivery. Tyler Adams snaps into the challenge and takes it off Elise like he's not even there. Here's Bamford. That's a foul by Anderson, ref. And how's that not a yellow? That's a yellow card for me. Joachim Anderson doing that naughty stuff. Do you know what I mean? I want a yellow card for that challenge. I want a yellow card for that challenge, referee. People get annoyed when you ask for yellow cards. Oh, what are you doing? Da, 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 da. Nah, not for me. If it's a yellow card, it needs to be a judge show. We could argue that your man, Doucouré, shouldn't even be on the pitch. Let's be realistic here. He shouldn't even be on the pitch. Do you see what I'm saying? Cooper with a header. And again, Captain Cooper wins the header. Second time around, it's lifted out to Zaha. But who's there? Rasmus. Rasmus. Easy work. Light work. Well done, Rasmus. I am Rasmus, son of Rasmus. Guaita to Joachim Anderson. Across goes Patrick Bamford. Bamford out there to Ward. Ward inside. It's a good challenge by Rocker. Ayew has to go back to Mark Guehi. 10 minutes till half-time. Would you take one all at half-time, or do you think Leeds United should be in front? Personally, I think we should be in front. We deserve to be in front. Here is Aaronson. That's a challenge, referee. That's a naughty challenge. They said he's got the ball. He's kicked through the man. He might have got the ball, but he's basically kicked through the man. He's tried to cut him in half, ref. Not intentionally, but it's happened. AU's onside. Cooper playing him on. It comes off Strauch. It's going to be a corner ball. Cooper played him on there. But for me, Tierney, that's a foul. Because although you've won the ball, you've literally had to come through the man. And I think that's a foul. Maybe I'm being... because it's Leeds, but... Yo, Andrew, shut it, son. Look. See, I told you, people get annoyed. I don't get annoyed. I don't get annoyed, David. If it's a foul, you want them carding. If you can get any advantage, you get an advantage. I don't understand those that don't like it. But listen, everyone's entitled to their opinion, as I always say on this channel. If they should have a card, they should have a card for me. Why are you going to let someone who shouldn't be on the pitch stay on the pitch if you can get an advantage? Just my opinion. Elise with the corner. Great header there by Robin Koch. Oh, give over, referee. He's just thrown himself on the ball there. On the floor, sorry, not on the ball. It's come out to Joachim Anderson. Joachim Anderson being told to shoot. He's carrying the ball. Oh, he's nearly rid about 4 challenges there. Thinks it's Brendan Aaronson, the Medford Messi. Here's Bamford, wins the ball. There's a chance here for Leeds United. You've got Harrison joining him. Oh, referee! I hate that. See, you want to say you don't want to get a card there, or it's a contact sport, Mr. Brooks. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with that? Because Mark Guehi has literally pulled him back there and stopped us getting a goal-scoring opportunity. Bang out of order. And you don't want a card there? No, but I know he got booked. But what I'm saying is, people will say, now, if he makes a challenge later on, imagine he don't get booked for that, for basically stopping what could have been a Leeds United goal. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is why I'm like, give him a card. Because if you don't give him a card, next time we go through like that, he can't do it because he gets himself sent off and he has to let Bamford run. Free kick. I believe I've just mic dropped. I believe they called that a mic drop in the business. Can drop. Oh, I believe they call that a mic drop though. Aronson lifts it up. Cock. Cooper back across. Oh, it's cleared. Who's on the deck here? Ayu's on the deck. Nah, not a red, man, because there's people there. There's people there. If he was on his own, it's a red card. But there's people through. 2 players down now. I think there's been a clash ahead, folks. Mark Guay, he was the one who got the card, mate. It would have been a red had he have been the last man. But basically, Guay, he's looked at it, can see these players there and decided to pull him down and take the professional foul. Michael, this morning I've had a few. I can't lie to you. As you can tell. As you can tell. But I've got to do that, man. I've got to be up and ready and raring for you folks. Yeah, the ADHD's kicked in. I can't lie to you. The ADHD's kicked in. But we're good, man. We're good. Want to get over 1,000 live viewers. We're almost there. If it's Leeds, it's a red card, says Daniel Brown. Nah, the law won't allow that. Like, the law. Do not break the law. But it wouldn't... if it was last man and no one was there to cover, then you'd have been all right. But because there was men over, that's why he's done it. He's had a look at them. Here's Patrick Vieira getting into his players. He knows they're lucky to be level, for me. They're lucky to be level. Eze, Elise, they're the ballers, the Zahas of the world. We need to be wary of that. So Robin Koch and Jordan Ayew have had a butt of heads. The cockhead's red raw. I can't lie to you, but hopefully he'll be all right. Hopefully he will be all right. $40 minutes on the clock. Robin Koch looks he's going to be all right. Robin Koch's doing all right. 40 minutes on the clock. 940 people watching. AU looks like he's hurt. Looks like he's hurt. But Robin Koch's all right. And that's the main thing. The Koch's all right. Trust. The Koch is all right. But Robin's all right. AU's still down. Do you know why I haven't seen from, Rodrigo's barely been in it, has he?
You stupid little plonker, Rodney.
Needs improvement. Needs to improvement. Oh, they're getting the stretch right. I hope he's all right. Thoughts and prayers here with Jordan Ayew. There's been a lull here. You can see there Vieira having a look at them, but he's talking at them ballers, and each and every one of them are ballers. Eze, Schlupp, Zaha, Elise. They're the ones that can make it happen. He'll be saying, man, there's so much space in there. Get that ball, beat the press in behind. Can see there, he's just said in behind. Eze, that's what he's wanting from him. Yeah, in behind, look, you can see Patrick saying, get that ball in behind down that channel. Because they do have pace. They do have tricky players. We need to be wary of that fact. Trust and believe. But this is why, for me, we should be in front, man. We should be in front. Where's Joffy? Joffy is on the bench. He's on the bench, mate. Listen, smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Jordan Ayew is getting Terry Butcher vibes. He's getting wrapped up. He is getting wrapped up. Zaha. He'd be saying about Rasmus, when the players come into me, then what can I do? Because Rasmus is giving him a torrid time. And I love, because I know the way this squad works. I know that they've been telling him, you do this, you do that. All we have to remember is, right, if you remember Charlie Creswell's debut against West Ham, and he was up against Mikel Antonio and he bossed him. First challenge he had with him, Cooper said he went over, or Creswell said Cooper went over and went, do not do that. Don't get too tight, he'll just turn you every day of the week. Yeah? He didn't do that. We were good. Now, I believe Ayling and Cooper will have got straight into Christensen ahead of this game and said, this is how you deal with him. You don't give him a minute's rest. You give him a little push. A bit like Joachim Andersen did on Darwin Núñez, because what happens is Zaha gets bitchy and moany and starts complaining. And then his head's not in it. Do you know what I mean? Big up to you, Jeff, as well. Thank you for being here and making these videos possible to each and every one of you that follow my channel. Please do smash a like on the video. It's great to see so many numbers. I am so appreciative of the support. We have got Palace fan winners as well that say Yeet 13. Come on, Palace. I hope that doesn't happen, but thank you for being here and joining us, man. So AU's been wrapped up. I think they're just making sure is all right. They don't want to. I know AU is saying let me on, Cock's on, but Cock wasn't as badly affected as Jordan AU. But obviously, it's the concussion thing and the dangers that gives. I think AU's saying, look, I'm good to go. Get me back on the pitch. I'm good to go. They've got to be careful with this sort of stuff these days, though. That's the problem. Anyway, Guaita's going to take what will be a free kick. And we're back underway now, folks. There will be a lot of added time. We are on the 45th minute. As you can see, we're coming up to, however, you're probably looking at 5, 6, 7 minutes added time due to this lull in play because of the fouls or the coming together between AU and Robin Koch. Ball over the top. Cooper brings it down and clears it straight upfield. Well done, Cooper. AU wins the ball against Mark Rockery. Zaha tries to get a ball inside to AU. Koch clears it and the ball bounces off AU and it's going to be a throw into Leeds United. Smash a like on the video if you haven't already. I want to get to 1,000 live viewers, folks. We're currently sat on just over 950, so let's get them likes smashed. The more likes we get, the more views we get on the channel, etc., etc. We've got 565 likes so far, so please do that. 5 minutes. 5 minutes added time has been announced by the referee. So we've got 5 minutes left of normal time. Please continue to smash a like on the video. And as Robert Owen says, it's been a good first half. It has. It's been enjoyable. And I didn't think it would be. So I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm happy to be proved wrong. And Leeds United, for me, have looked the better side. Look, Palace have started to come into it. They got a goal against the runner of the play for me. It was a poor free kick given by Liam Cooper. But what a ball by Michael Elise, and sometimes you can't defend that. It is what it is. It was on the money, on the button, if you like. But here's Crystal Palace then with the throw. What we need to ensure is that we don't go in behind because we don't deserve to be even level for me. Great challenge by Rocker, and there's a chance here for Leeds United on the break. Rodrigo's held on to it too long. What are you doing? Who's brought him down here? If that's Decore, I'm wanting that second yellow. Well, it's AU. AU still concussed in. He thought it was a clean challenge. Rodrigo held onto the ball far too long ago. No, AU, that's a challenge. It's not a great challenge. Free kick to Leeds United. Let's get some of the head patting, the tummy rubbing. Look at Koch having words here with AU. Don't get in the way of these Leeds
You
boys.
know where I'm from, dog.
You don't know where I'm from, dog. Aronson, hands up in the air. Hit the man, hit the man. Brendan Aronson, hands up in the air. And it comes. It's a good knock, right? Anderson heads it out, though. Mark Rocker lifts it back in there for Leeds United. Who's going to attack it? It's going to be Guaita, and it's an easy catch for Guaita. Melier should have shaved it, said Barry. I'm not too sure, mate. I don't think you can do much about that. I think it's an unreal ball. You can see, look, they're trying to get it in behind. Eze has been told, get it in behind. Here's Edouard up against Adams, and he tries to square it into Ayew, but it's cleared by Leeds United. It's going to go back. Oh, he's offside anyway. But you could see there, Vieira has told them, especially Eze, get it in behind. He said that, get it in behind. And he's picked it up in a pocket of space, and he's tried to lift it over to Usam Edouard. Anyway, Melier is going to take the free kick. He's had quite a quiet day, Leon. Is he looking for Bamford? It's headed, though, by Guehi. And Edouard comes and meets it. Here's Zaha. Zaha popped out of Rasmus's pocket for a second. Get him back in there, Rasmus. Oh, it's a poor kick out by Guaita. Guaita is shaky. We need to be pressing him as soon as he gets that ball because he is shaky. Straight out of play, it's a Leeds United throw, and it's going to be Pascal Struijk, the goal scorer of Leeds United, to take. He does manage to find Bamford. Bamford can't keep it though. Headed up by Liam Cooper, Captain Cooper. It's a bit like head tennis at the minute. Cooper wins it again. Goes up looking for Bamford. It's Anderson. He's trying to play it over the top to Zaha, but Rasmus wins the header. Up against Zaha. Where are you, Wilfred? Wilfred. Guaita with it at the back. Goes out wide there to Zaha. Oh, it's Eze this time. The Medford Messi. Great challenge, Adams. Love that. Brings him down. No messing about.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
Yes, my guy, Tyler. It's going to be a free kick. It's taken quickly. Here's Mark Guehi. Anderson out wide to Elise. Elise up against Struijk. Have you noticed he's tried to stop taking Struijk on now? He knows he ain't beating that man. Hey, you... No, referee! Pisses me off. Matt Rocker is unhappy, and he has every reason to be, because the referees get hoodwinked by players screaming. He screamed and somehow managed to win the free kick. It wasn't a free kick. If you scream, you get a free kick. I'm telling you now. True. Happens every time. Guehi has to go back. Bamford's pressed him. Keeper. Dodgy keeper. Christensen wins the header. Offside anyway. There you go. Guaita, dodgy keeper. And of course, Zaha's complaining. Of course he is, because he's not been doing well. You know what I mean? AU clearly has concussion. Yeah, there is something in that, Jack, for sure. Ben says need to click on to have some long ranges. If it was first season, click. Not too sure. Jesse Marsh having words with the referee and being told to calm down. Don't want you getting sent off, Jesse, please. Bamford. Aronson, great little jinx. Oh, tries to get Patrick through. Half-time. Half-time. Great half of football for Leeds United. Get your comments in to the chat. Let's discuss that. The positives, the negatives. Let me know your thoughts. We're going to go through the comments in just a sec. Let me just put a tweet out there. I will never let you go. Right, okay, let's go back to the chat and see what everybody is saying. Hats in the chat. Hats in the chat for a Pascal Struijk. For a Pascal Struijk hat-trick. Right, I can't move on my chair. I'm coming closer to you. Right, okay, Pascal and Rasmus. Excellent, says Solomon. Can't disagree. I cannot disagree. Rasmus is looking in his pocket because Zaha's nestled in there nicely. Might give him some little cheese and biscuits at half-time to keep him sweet. Do you know what I mean? Cooper needs taking out. Barry has been good, mate. He's made one error. Why? That's pure agenda-driven. What else has he done bad? Who would you bring him in? Why would you change it? I don't understand it. He gave away a free kick, but that doesn't warrant him being brought off. Who would you bring on for him? Come on now. It's mad. It's mad. Graham says, should be aware of this. I agree with you, bro. Aronson being brilliant as well, says Toby. Again, agree with that. Jack says Christensen, very good game. Rasmus's best game. Rasmus's his best game in a Leeds United shirt for me personally. Sham said, I'd bring on Joffrey for Rodders. Rodrigo's been a bit non-existent, hasn't he?
You stupid little plonker, Rodney.
Which is what we're used to when he's played in that position. I still can't believe that people were saying that this guy was all the answers to our striking issues. I know he scored, and I back him, and I know he scored a few this season, but, I mean, yeah, Rodrigo anonymous, a lot of people saying this fact. Let's have a look. I just want to get back to what Barry had to say. Where are we? Would you say it's a good half? Decent for 25 minutes? No, yeah, Jamie, it was a good half of football. Let's not. Come on. You were saying you're sorry for being negative. Now, that is negative. That has been a good half of football. That there has surpassed what any of us felt going into this game. Aronson, man of the match. Everyone did great apart from Cooper. And you better stop saying they have an agenda. No, I won't. You have an agenda. Why? What?
You don't know where I'm from,
What?
dog.
Don't be silly. Right? You are saying everyone, all 10 men were good apart from Cooper because he gave away one free kick, and you're telling me you don't have an agenda? Come on now, get in the bin. Right, let's see what you say. Would you make any changes? No. I'm good. Nyonton for Rodrigo. No, I wouldn't throw him in here. I'd be looking for someone to who is a bit more experienced. Maybe Click comes on for Rodrigo. We'll see. Let's have a look. This looks like Nyonto's game. Maybe. I mean, listen, mine's factual. The guy's not been great all the time he's been here. He's had a profligate start to the season, one season, and everyone thinks he's the second coming. Now everyone's saying, yo, take him out. So I haven't said everyone's playing great by one player. I wouldn't make any changes, but if you're going to make one, maybe Rodrigo for Click. Do you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, but that's a joke, Barry. That's a joke, mate. I also have one for the Americans. I have this. It's a joke. It was a request made by someone who said, please get the Rodney Uplonka. It's a joke. It's not real. You know what I mean? It's not real life. Aronson is the GOAT. He's the Medford Messi. He is. Who scored? I'll tell you whoscored.com. It was Pascal Strauch, you know. Pascal Strauch scored. And on the other side was a goal from Usam Edouard with a lovely ball. Nothing you can do about it. I just think Rodders is anonymous potentially. So I wonder if we can actually have a look. It just doesn't make it stick at times, does he? Let's just have a look at some of the stats. If we can have a look at the ratings, just on the individual ratings. See, this is where sometimes stats and stats-driven information can be incorrect or suffers the eye test, because I'll show you here the SofaScore ratings. And SofaScore does look just at statistical information, i.e. touches, progressive passes, dribbles, etc. They're saying that Rodrigo is at, but this is the mad thing about stats information, because I remember our first game of the season where Aronson was amazing and he was one of the worst players on pitch, according to stats information. Sometimes your eye test tells you different, but they're saying from a statistical standpoint, Rodrigo's done well. If we have a look what that equates to, so what they're saying is 24 touches, 72% accuracy in passing, key passes 2, shots blocked 1, dribble attempts, so he's got 100% success rate in his dribbles, won 3 out of his 3 ground duels, so that's very good as well. There you go, 7 times possession loss. So if we can play that with Brendan A. Ronson. But if we look at Brendan Aronson's stats, obviously, who I would say for me has been the man of the match from a Leeds United perspective, he's only had 58% pass accuracy, which isn't great when you compare that with Rodrigo, who's had 72%. So maybe it is my agenda that's making me see that more. Shots off target 2, dribble attempts, a 50% success rate. He hasn't won all his ground duels, whereas Rodrigo has. So you can see why he does have it. If we have a look at Cooper here, look, him and Robin. If we look at Cooper's numbers, no clearances, no shots, interceptions 1, tackles 1. He's only won 50% of his ground duels, won his aerial duels, though. That's what he is really, really good at. Cooper has a 39% pass accuracy, which isn't great. What I would like to have a look at, though, I think has been absolutely exceptional up against tough opposition, is Rasmus Christensen. 2 interceptions, 2 tackles, 50% of his ground rules done. He's got 73% pack accuracy, which is really good. And if we look at on the other side, Pascal, look at that heat map there. He's been absolutely everywhere. 1 goals as well. Obviously, that boosts that SofaScore rating up. 2 tackles, 1 dribble pass once. If we look at, he's been dribbled past once as well. I'm yet to see that. I doubt that. I pressed back on my thing. But there we go. You can see some of that. Let me remind you all as well that this video is sponsored by the brilliant Football Prizes. Football Prizes Bill is a Leeds United fan. you can win hospitality tickets to our next home game, which is next Sunday at this time at 2 o'clock at Ellen Road. Leeds United versus Arsenal. 2 times hospitality tickets to that game. You also get a complimentary food and drink included. So your meal, your drinks, everything paid for. So get involved. £9.95 a ticket. Great bunch of lads. All that jazz. Check it out. Football prizes link is in the description. Cooper wins aerial judges that invariably go to an opponent. What, when he's won it, you mean? Shocker. Sky Sports didn't even mention the fact they've gone down to 10 men. What a shot. Who's gone down to 10 men? Who's down to 10 men, Ned? Rasmus lost his man for the goal. That's fair as well. You could label that item as sure. I'm just impressed with what he's done up against Wilf. Let's see what some of the comments are saying in response to get your halftime thoughts heard now. Lord Ash said I'd be on the phone to Sam Allardyce now. He's just on the wind-up. Bamford should have made it too. He's been rusty and wasteful. Get him off, says Dom Giola on Twitter. Leeds United says average. Same old, can't score or defend very well. I think that's a bit harsh. I think we've done really, really well. I'm not too sure. I think we've had a good game. Some of the other thoughts on Twitter. So it says, better side, I think I'd buy a distance. This is LUFC 24. They're fortunate to be level. Have to take our chances and be wary of them starting the second half fast. There for the taking. I believe that as well. They are there for the taking. Baron Cross says, game fizzled out after a great start in the last 15 minutes. Leeds will be disappointed to be level after such a simple equalizer. It's there to be won. Christensen, Adams and Aronson playing well. Zaha not having his way up to now. And that's standard, isn't it? That's standard against Leeds United. Famous last words. But he isn't. He isn't. And listen, folks, we have hit the 1,000 marks.
Easy.
Great to see. Great to see. Over 1,000 people watching. Please do smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel and get your comments heard. If we just have a look at that sub bench then for Leeds United, and I want to know from you folks, obviously I know a lot of people are going to say Rodrigo at this point because we were just chatting about it, but let's just have a look at that bench, and I want to know from you folks who comes on for Leeds United in this second half. When would you change it? Who would you change it for? Let's get your thoughts. At the minute, I'm saying don't change anything. Big up to those. Over 1,000 people watching. I love it. Please smash a like on the video if you haven't already. So this is the bench, okay? You've got Luke Ayling. I think you could still look at bringing Luke Ayling on late in the game, last 20 minutes, to maybe give us a bit of attacking impetus. I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination that Rasmus should be brought off, but I think it's an option that Jesse does like and looks at as a potential option on that right-hand side. Diego Llorente, not a cat in hell's chance. Stay away. Mateus Click could come on for Rodrigo. That might be one option, 60, 70th minute. Darko JB, you just don't take off. Rocker, you just don't take off Tyler Adams for me in any month or Sundays. Same for Sam Greenwood. He would play in them roles. You do not take him off either. You could bring on Somerville for one of the wingers or Ram and Lamb, if you like. But again, Harrison and Aronson, I think they've been having a good game. Gelhart's an option to come on for Rodrigo. And I even think in Gnonto, you're looking at playing on the right side or the left side of the central cam. I don't think either of them come into the central area. I think that'll be saved for Mateus Click. So I don't change it for me at this moment in time. I keep it as it is. 60, 70 minutes because Rodrigo will lose steam because that's what he does. If he's pressing and that, he's not, he doesn't have the engine that he probably once did. And I think a lot of them do. The likes of Harrison, Aronson, Adams, they'll just run all day. I think Rocker sometimes can fall off a little bit. But I think Mateus Click comes on 60, 70 minutes for Rodrigo. And then if we're still not being profligate, I then would look at Somerville. I would look at Gnonto. I would look at Gelhart potentially coming on. It depends how long Bamford. And be the old man, I'm all about opinions. But for me, I think if we take Bamford off, we lose a lot. I think we lose a lot. So I'd keep Bamford on. And Joffrey's not the right profile of the striker for that role. For me personally, I may be massively wrong. Someone said Darko JB potentially for Rocker. If Rocker is feeling it, then that could be something we could look out. Millen Chip says, Gnonto's an Italian international. Come on, people, get involved. And I understand that thought process as well. I can't lie to you. Do it. Make that happen. As I say, we'll see. But let's have a look. Miller, Joseph, Joffrey, Jarby, and Yonto. Any of them need a run out. We do need to see someone at some point, don't we? Marie, who's a Man United fan who comes and watches us quite regularly, so big up to you as well. She says, who's been stood out for you in that first half? For me, it'd be Aronson. Rasmus has done brilliantly. Strout gets a goal as well. I love to see it. Now, what I am going to have to quickly do, folks, please just stay here. I am going to have to run for that toilet again because I've been drinking like a madman. So I'll try to be back as quick as I can. Please do stay tuned for that second half.
I don't think I do it.
Arsenal started like a house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah.
I'm back. Big up to you all. Thank you for waiting patiently there while I just ran to the bog. We've lost about 100 people. What you playing at? Come back to me. I only went to the toilet. Was it the screen? It probably was the screen, wasn't it? Put on Somerville, says Misty Cards. We need me on, says Bamford on Smoke. Yeah, man. Danny says all Coops had to do was clear it down the line, man. That's true as well. Lee says, I've switched to my data for streaming Wi-Fi. Always seems to go down no matter what your internet is like. Not on mine, brother, not on mine. Jacob Lang says, no one at all. Joe's intro. Yes! That was a big moment for us, though. Come on now. You got to forgive me for that. It was a very, very big moment in Leeds United's history. Anyway, we are ready for the second half. Come on, Leeds United. Crystal Palace didn't really deserve their goal for me personally. No changes for Leeds United. I don't think we've had any changes from Palace either. We need to get... Sorry, this is bad, isn't it? We need to get a second yellow for Doucouré, but he's on that tightrope. But there has been no changes by either sides, I do not believe. Just let me double check Twitter. No changes. We were out a few minutes before the hosts. Half-time challenge still going on. No changes. Yeah, man. Jabby and Greenwood were all warming up at half-time, as was Joe Gelhardt. So maybe they're the changes. Or is it a case of... Oh, have you heard Paul Merson? Paul Merson's saying Leeds United will run out of gas. Palace have just got to hang in there. Don't believe that. He's full of shit. Get in the bin, Paul Merson. Get in the bin. Anyway, remember you can follow and match up with me if you're watching it wherever you are. You can match up with me. Paul Teen is about to blow the whistle for the second half. Marcelo Bielsa's been sung. Marcelo Bielsa's been sung at Selhurst Park. Don't know why that is. Totally out of the blue, but that's all I could hear. Remember, Football Prizes sponsor this watch-along as well. Here we go then. Leeds United hopefully start as well as we did in that first half. Listen, we got over 1,000 live viewers. I'm bigging up each and every one of you that did that. We have dropped significantly, but do smash like. I shouldn't have gone to the toilet. People would prefer me to just piss myself live on stream. I'm sorry, it's not happening. It's just not happening. Anyway, right. There's all this talk here in the commentary box and all that Leeds United are not going to be able to sustain this pressure. Do they not know that what we do? Like, do they not know what we do? Because this is what we do. This is how we roll. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand. This is always what we have done. So it's a little bit mad. I can't lie to you. Please do smash a like on the video if you haven't already. Anyway, we are back underway, of course. And as Martin would say, it is live. Here is Schlupp. Goes into Zaha. Zaha back to Schlupp. Bamford causing him all sorts of problems. He's now chasing down Matt Guehi. It's a poor pass into Anderson. Leeds United pressing really, really well. Guehi That's a foul. That it is a foul by Rodrigo. He's not having the best time of it today, Rodrigo. I do think we will see a change in that position, if I'm being totally honest. He does struggle sometimes after having such a great start to the season. Billy, get down, son. Get down. Good lad. There is Adams winning the ball in the middle of the park. Can he find a Leeds United body? He's pushed over there, I think, by Jordan Ayew. Tyler Adams just everywhere, isn't he? N'Golo Yankee. Here's Bamford. Can he whip one in? He's played a decent ball in, but it's claimed by Guaita. Guaita trying to take it quick. A dodgy keeper, man, I'm telling you. Goes into Eze. Got to watch Eze getting on the ball and looking for a ball over the top. Well done, Aronson. Stuck with him. It meant he had to go back there to Mark Guehi. Here's Schlupp into Zaha. Rasmus. Don't overcommit, mate. Well done. It's already Zaha, though. Just dropping a little bit deeper. Getting on the ball. We don't want him to have it all his own way. First half, he was in that back pocket. Here's Ayew. Ayew out wide there. Elise can't get round Strouk, though. Strouk's been exceptional at left back today. Exceptional. Yeah, tell him, Harmony, if you see Merson at a place you both attend, then have a word with him, yeah? And see if you can get me an interview with him, yeah? Eze goes back there to Guehi. And here's Joachim Andersen. Palace starting the second half well, getting on the ball. That's a good ball by Andersen into midfield. Here's Doucouré switching the play. Finds Zaha. Where's Rasmus? Why so narrow? Why have you left him on his own? He's had a go. But Melier saves it well. Dog's jumping all over me again. Come on, son. I know. We'll go for a walk after this, I promise. Good lad. Good lad. We're back on it. But yeah, Zaha, too. He was given a lot of space there. Leeds playing really narrow, which meant he was in acres of space. And what we don't want to do is give him that space because he will threaten. Rodrigo keeps it in. It's cleared out there by Doucouré. It's going to be a throw-in to Leeds United. If you haven't already, please do smash a like on the video. It'd be greatly appreciated if you could do that for me. That would be fantastic. Anyway, it's Rasmus Christensen to take this. And Rodrigo gets it in the centre of the park. Goes out wide. Into Pascal Strouk. Rocker. Little touch back there. Oh, give over. Ayew's fouled by Pascal. Got himself in a bit of a situation there, Pascal. And what I will say about Leeds United now as well, it's another dangerous area, and Palace have started this second half well, and that worries me. Do you know what I mean? Because is he giving me yellow for that challenge? I'm not too sure. Ayew is looking for that, Lucy M. I agree with you. And what's frustrating for me is Doucouré's second challenge should have been a yellow. It's no worse than that. Anyway, it's another dangerous area. Elise to take it. This time it's headed by Patrick Bamford. Well done, Patrick. Headed in again. Rasmus wins it. Zaha gets round Rasmus this time. It's a good cross by Zaha, and it is blocked by Cooper. Cooper winning them balls in the box as well there. Here's Tyler Adams, just sends it down the line. He's looking for the runner, Patrick Bamford. It is going to go out of play, but it was the right idea by Tyler Adams just to get shot at that moment in time. How was that a yellow? Yeah, I disagree, man. Ayew, biggest diver in the league. He's up there. He's not as bad as Bruno Fernandes, Zaha even, but he is definitely up there. I know what you mean. Can't be doing with them screams, them yelps, because it does trick the referee. Like, best believe if I'm a Premier League footballer and I get challenged, I'm going, because then they just blow the whistle all the time. Aronson, it's head tennis at the minute. Leeds United need to bring it down. That's not a foul. Rodrigo with a foul on Eze. I think it's harsh, referee. Leeds United, though, haven't been great, these early exchanges, these first 5 minutes. It has been Palace. It has been a bit bitty, a bit stop-start. We started exceptionally well in that first half. We need to get back to that. Here's Joachim Andersen, goes back to Guaita. Press him. He's a dodgy keeper. Guaita to Guehi. Guehi to Schlupp. Good pressing this from Leeds United. Aronson continues the press up against Guehi, who has to get rid. And does find Ayew. Here's Jordan Ayew. Mark Rocker, no foul, son. Ayew and Elise there, Rocker. Oh, he's done well there, Ayew, you know. to hold off Mark Rocker. Elise switches it. That's a good ball into Edouard. It's headed, though, by Robin Koch, and Melier stops it from creeping in under the post. Jimenez Neto shouts for biggest divers in the league. That's also a very good shout, and a fair shout at that, mate. We forget about them, don't we? Wolves are brutal at it. Here's Rodrigo. It's into Pat. Oh, it's gone out of play. Takes a nick. Luke Ayling's there. Maybe Luke Ayling, we're going to see him at some point. He's just warming up. 873 watching now. If you haven't already, please do smash a like on the video. Pascal Strauch. He's even got piratish tattoos, hasn't he, with the swallows on his arms and that. Oh, Pascal, what was that pass, bro? He's done well, though, to win it back. He has been booked. Does need to watch the challenge, but he did really, really well. And Palace have done well to break the press here. And it's gone out wide to Jeffrey Schlupp. Brendan Aronson needs to get across the Medford Messi. There's a lot of space for him to run out wide. Schlupp carries the ball. It's such a poor cross, and it goes behind for a goal kick to Leeds United. Christensen just put him on the deck in the process. Lot of area for him to run into. I don't know if we've seen Zaha just purposely come inside to occupy Christensen, which meant all that space opened up for Schlupp, but the ball was poor. It went straight out of play, and it's going to be a goal kick to Leeds United. Ilian Melier to take this goal kick. Come on, Leeds United. Clips it out wide. He's looking for Rodrigo. Sorry, Rasmus flicks it back on. It's like head tennis at times. It's still up in the air. Koch to Anderson. Brought down by Jeffrey Schlupp. He gives it to Zaha. Well done, Rasmus. Aronson, nice little turn from him. That's a free kick against Schlupp, surely, yeah. Aronson screamed. Well done. He screamed. He gets a free kick. But Rasmus did really well again up against Wilfred Zaha. Nestled finally. And not finally, but nestled still in that pretty little pocket of Rasmus's Christensen, the Viking. They are spreading it wide now against us. Yeah, I do agree with that comment there, Chilco. They are doing that, and that is one way to cause problems to Leeds United. And when we're playing aimless balls over the top for Bamford that go straight through to Guaita, we're not going to get anything from that, are they? I do think now, looking at it, I know we've only played 10 minutes, but I'd be saying, right, we need a little change. We need Click On to get his foot on the ball and start playing some nice passes. Rodrigo does really well to win the ball back, though. Koch into Bamford. Anderson in the back of him, referee. Plays advantage, referee. Maybe a yellow card coming for Anderson. I hope so, because I backed him to get a yellow card. Here's Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams dinks it up there to Strauch. Can Strauch keep it in? Yes, he can. Well done. Wins a corner as well. Great play there from Pascal Strauch. Are we going to get a yellow card for Joachim Anderson, referee? I need one. I want one. They're not give it, have they? They don't give it. You're out of order. You're out of order, referee. Anyway, it's going to be a corner ball. Some of this is going to go down as well. Over 900 people watching currently. Legends, each and every one of you. Continue to smash a like on the video. Harrison to take it. Harrison and Aronson. It's a good knock that. It's headed out by Anderson, though. Rocker tries to keep it alive, as does Koch. Is it going to drop for anyone? Edouard flicks it into Elise's path. But Adams flicks it out. And I tell you what, Jack Harrison's kept it in lovely there. And here's Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams will get his foot on it. Rasmus is telling him, just calm down. Calm down. Here's Melier. Nice. Turn from Cooper. Good play from him. You're watching Barry White. I'm only joking, Bazza. Ball over to... Oh, Bamford! Why has he not took a touch? I don't know if he's looking up at the sun. That was a lovely ball from Pascal. I thought, all he's got to do is lift it over Guaita here. Oh, they've given away a free kick there. Stroud can't believe it. I tell you what, I thought there he just needed to flick it over Guaita. I don't know what happened there, I can't lie. Very, very frustrating that to see. We need to stop using two people to take a corner, says Paco Mac. I know what you're saying, bro. We see it every single set piece, don't we? Every single set piece. And we are losing one man in there as well. So maybe there is something in that. Cooper's done really well to play it into Bamford. Bamford's touchback isn't great. Do you know, I'm even looking at Bamford now and saying, I know, chance here for Eze. Palace could be in behind. He's got Elisa Oh, Jordan, are you please? No. What a defensive block by the Danish Viking, Rasmus Christensen. AU just about to pull the trigger, and across comes Rasmus, and he just makes a fantastic block, which means it's going to be a corner ball. Well done, Rasmus, and he punches the ground. This has been Rasmus's coming out game. Rasmus is coming of age in the Premier League. He has been fantastic today. Big up to the warrior that is Rasmus Christensen. Oh, it's a header by Anderson. Comfortable for Melier. Oh, what's happened here? Who's had a go at him here? He's on the deck. I don't know why. I don't know how. Who's had a go at him here? Is it Schlupp? There's a lot of boos going up, whether or not that's Leeds fans to Schlupp or Palace fans to Melier. Melier's took a dive there. Melier's definitely took a dive there as if to say, he's fouled me, ref. What you doing, Mez? Cock up against Zaha. Zaha loses out again. Rasmus wanted the throw, but it was a Palace throw. What a tackle by Rasmus. Yeah, Rasmus has been exceptional today. Rasmus is coming of age in the Premier League for sure. For me, I think he's been great today. Gahey. Decore got away with that then. The press nearly worked to perfection there. However, they've beaten the press. They've managed to get it out to Elise. Elise's hit it. Melier with a great save. Shot stopping. There ain't no one better than Lishat. I believe that. I tell you what, though. Decore was so lucky there. The commentator's doing me tits and he's like, yeah, that's more like Palace. Mate, Decore nearly lost it in the centre of the park and Leeds United would have been away. So calm yourself down. Alan Smith, isn't it, of Arsenal? That London connection, maybe. I don't know. Here's Robin Koch. Out to Rasmus. Zaha coming up. He gets round Zaha. That's a free kick, ref. It's a free kick, man. Schlupp leaning into Aronson. Eze switches the ball. He's going to find Elise. It's a lovely ball. You can see what they're trying to do now. Getting round as Elise lifts it up. Edouard. Oh, just over. Hung up too high for him. Couldn't get it on target. It was a very difficult header, but it'll be a goal kick to Leeds United. People saying it's poor. I think we're all right. I think we're doing all right. The people think he's slipping away from us. Okay. Has there been a West Ham goal by all accounts? Will that be 3-1 to them now? Anyway, you've got 30 minutes left. I'm not overly concerned so far. Just me personally, I'm not overly concerned. Melier's kicking's been poor again, and it's gone out for a throw into Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace throw it inside there. Decore's lost it. Tyler Adams, that is unbelievable. Fuck off, Bamford. Oh, that is so poor. So poor, Patrick. I can't believe he's not picked out a Leeds United body. Zaha's in the box. He tries to strike. Rasmus blocks it. Oh, Bamford, man. Oh, well done. Come on now. Atone for that error. Bamford gives it out to Rodrigo. Rodrigo, beat your man. Let's not wait. Oh, that is piss poor. Two poor passes from our strikers, both Bamford and Rodrigo. The passing has to be better. We should be... Tyler Adams has won it back again. Is there anything this man can't do? Tyler Adams and N'Golo Yankee again, nicking the ball. Bamford's got to do better there. I'm so disappointed, as did Rodrigo. Both passes are poor. We are over 1,000 live viewers. Big up to each and every one of you. Thank you very much for making that dream a reality. 60 minutes on the clock. Leeds United, for me, should have definitely created a chance there. Melier's kick goes long, and it goes straight through to Guaita, and that's the pressure done for a bit. But please, Bamford, you've got to do better. Rodrigo, you've got to do better. Do you know what? Tyler Adams' work there went for nothing because Decore did not have a minute's breath. In came Adams, lovely pass. Oh, Bamford's done well, though. He's atoning for that error. Here's Jack Harrison. Referee. Oh, he's won it back. It was a clean tackle. It was a clean tackle. I'm just looking at Decore because he's on that yellow card. Here's AU. Leeds United pressed, though. We're coming into it. We're coming in. Joffy finishes that. That's a shout as well. There is someone warmed up and ready to come on. I'm not quite sure it is. Zaha's in loads of space. There's a chance here for Christensen to challenge, and he has done. And it's a goal kick. Zaha's Shot pull. Zaha, he's coming into it now. He's creeping out of that pocket a little bit. 2-1 West Ham. Somerville is the change it seems to be. I'm not sure who that's going to be for. Over 1,000 live viewers. Big up to you all. I'm really, really appreciative of all the support. Remember, we'll have some more watch-alongs after this one as well. It's Bamford. It's Bamford that's coming off. Poor. Bamford has come off. Only going to get 60 minutes out of him. That's fair enough. Somerville comes on. Rodrigo will go up top. Aronson will go central. Somerville will go out on the right. This is what I imagine. Listen, jury's still out on Somerville for me. I've said it on a number of occasions. Hopefully he proves me wrong. Hopefully he proved me wrong. He needs to make a name for himself. He needs to get him on. He needs to do well. Bamford's come off, obviously. Milivojevic is coming on just to give him some more defensive solidity in the middle of the park. He's coming off for Decore. You know that. Decore is close to a yellow. He keeps getting caught out. And this is the thing. If Tyler Adams nicks that ball off Decore is going to challenge him and take him. At which point he gets the yellow card. AU's on the deck again, getting some treatment. Probably some more bleeding for him. Maybe Milivojevic comes on for AU. I'm hoping that Decore stays on the pitch because he's been caught out a few times. But we'll have to wait and see. He's on the deck, though. We're going to get some more added time for this. Let's go back to the comments and see what some of you are saying. Kevin M says, the momentum will swing back to us. The sub has a point to prove. I hope you're right. Somerville, winner. Switched on, said, good, getting bloody off. Joe on that banana of yours says, loot. I'm doing just that, brother. I need that energy, that potassium. Rasmus has been great, but he looks knackered, said Charlie. Yeah, well, he's adjusting still to that Premier League. It's a tough gig. It's a tough gig. I've tried it. Somerville isn't good enough. Again, that's, your opinion. I don't think he'll make it in the Premier League as well, reform mine, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Adams, man of the match. He's been immense. He always is immense. To think there are people out there that questioned him. Did I? No. Did I tell you? Yeah. It is what it is. You know. You know. He's been immense. Probably one of our best players. However, for me, today, I'm giving it to Rasmus. So far. Just because of how well he's played. Samsung Washer Guy 2020 Bespoke model. Love that name. If you want a washer, check out Samsung Washer Guy 2020 Bespoke model. Says, good show, Joe. Thank you. Thank you. So Decore's come off. Milivojevic has come on. Obviously, Decore was getting crucified a little bit. He's on a yellow card. Off he comes. AU's come off. Tyreek Mitchell's come on. So I expect Jeffrey Schlupp to go on the wing. Tyreek Mitchell to come in at left back. Yeah? I said this the other day as well. Pervada Mark 2 is Crescencio Somerville. Well, this is what I'm saying, Charlie. There are people out there that maybe sometimes are wrong. Not always, right? Are they? Not always, right? Rodrigo, get there. No, of course you're not going to go in for that 50-50 challenge because you are a fanny. Sorry. Not about Adams, is he? Well, not about Adams. This is the thing. Adams was brilliant on those free possessions. Stole the ball. Because, you know why? Because he covers ground like no tomorrow. Like, Scamacca scored for West Ham to make it 2-1. He covers ground and he's so deceptive. Look, he's won it again there as Tyler Adams. Is there anything this man can't do? N'Golo Yankee, Aronson, Somerville. Somerville tries to get round his man. It's a free kick against Milivojevic. Well done, Crescencio Somerville. And listen, Michael, you might believe that's harsh. It's not real life. I'm only just saying you're far more talented than Pervada. I hope I'm right. It's just jokes, right? It's just jokes. Graham says, take a point now. Yeah, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. But Somerville does well, and it wins as a free kick. And listen, if we score from this, I take everything back I ever said about Somerville and his a goal. Harrison and Aronson both stood over it again. Two bodies in there. Would that be better suited with them actually involved in the box, as was put to earlier? Potentially. So someone said they definitely take a point. Howard and Eve, Worrell, Thomas. Not for me, man. We're still well in this game. So we have to try and go for the win, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. I'd take a shot. Oh, it's a good little knot, that. Just missed Rodrigo. I say missed. Couple of inches, which goes a long way. Just ask your mum. What? Where did that come from? Sorry. Just like verbal diarrhea, that one. I thought it was funny in there. It was funny in there. Definitely wasn't. There we go. Harrison brings it down. Rocker, Adams again, man. Adams, man of the match. I'm sorry, he has surpassed Rasmus Christensen. He's doing exceptional in this second half. Bit out of blue jaw. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, bro. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what someone said. Clean my cam. Why? What's happening? Yeah, all 3 points are still there, innit, Farrell? They're still there. They're still there. They're still there. I know it was totally out of the blue there. And goal, where's N'Golo Yankee? He's there again, man. Oh, look at him. He's everywhere. Go on, Tyler. Go on, son. People doubted him. Doubt me now. Doubt me now. Ball in, Rocker. It's all about Tyler Adams.
You don't know where I'm from, dog.
He has been amazing, man. Amazing. Honestly. That sweater is fire. Cheers, bro. If I could choose any sponsor in the world, it would be Jordan. The PSG kits are. Paco Max says we need fresh legs. Get Rodrigo off. I agree with you. I think let's get Click on now. Click makes us tick. But then again, who's going to play up top now that Bamford's gone? Maybe that's why that change hasn't happened. But we do need Click in there for me now with them late break lining passes and that little extra bit of quality and sauce that he can give us. Remember as well, I don't mind it. Do you know what? The best sports documentary you'll ever watch is the Chicago Bulls one on Netflix. It's the best thing I've ever watched. Who remembers Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen? Do you not remember the NBA game on PS1, I think? Scottie Pippen. And you would have Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan. Just amazing. Amazing times. What's this? Mum said too. What? What's this? That's my brother. Mum said, don't be mean to Billy Dog. All right, okay. Yeah. He's outside, man. He's outside. Yeah. Simon, get off my case. That's my brother, by the way. My brother. My mum's not watching, though. Big up to you, Simon, anyway. Big up. Peace and love, brother. Yeah, great documentary. It is. Here's Tyler Adams and N'Golo Yankee again. He is everywhere. Forget Kante. It's about Yankee. Bamford cross. Oh. Rodrigo trying to get across the goal. Yeah, Jack Welch, The Last Dance. Brilliant. It is The Last Dance. It was amazing. Amazing program. Harrison with the cross. You can see Rodrigo's trying to get across that front post. I've got a French bulldog. Where's our Italian international? I know there's a lot of clamour for him to start, or to come on at least. But he's young lad, isn't he? It's a tough gig for him to come in now. Somerville probably was the right option, yeah. We shall see, though. Listen, we've got 20 minutes left. There is still a long way to go. Element says how they had that much footage over the years is insane. Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Cock, cross, looking for Rodrigo. It falls to Somerville. Somerville's pass to Harrison's not great. And Elise could get away from Strauch here, but Strauch's done really well to get back into a defensive position. It comes back here to Anderson. That's not a free kick, referee. What's happened to Firpo? He's injured, bro. That's why we needed a left back. That's why we needed a striker, because our striker can only give us 60 minutes and doesn't get a long enough run of games so that when he gets chances, he misses them because he's ring rusty. I love Bamford, but he is broken, isn't he? We needed a striker. We needed a left back. And the facts are, folks, if we're sitting pretty mid-table come January, we won't get them because the club will go, we don't need them. We'll just sit pretty and wait till next season. Here's Rasmus Christensen, who's had a great performance today, by the way. This has been his standout Leeds United performance for me, in the Premier League especially. Against a very tough operator in Wilfried Zaha. Here's Robin Koch, goes back to Melier. I know for the early parts of the first half, it was Palace. Somerville's done well. However, he's pulled the shirt of Tyreek Mitchell. Don't give him a yellow card for that, referee. Harsh as. Joey, you're going Liverpool or Arsenal in the next one. Arsenal, mate, 2-1, I think. That's who I'd be backing. Chance here. Jeffrey Schlupp, who's moved out to the right since AU's been brought off. He cuts it back there for Elise. Watch that delivery from Elise. It's a good one. Rasmus wins it. Rasmus wins it again. I feel like I'm repeating myself like I'm a parrot on my shoulder, but that's what he's done all day. The last dance first, Bielsa Leeds, take us home. Who wins the last dance every day of the week? Take your Leeds United head off. Take us home's not that great, I don't think. Not from a... Oh, Zaha with the strike. First chance he's had, really. The best bit of the Bielsa documentary is when he goes, Calvin, Tyler, Patrick. But in terms of, like, how the last dance is put together, I think it's probably in everyone's top 3, I reckon. When it came out, it was just glued to. I couldn't stop watching it. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Right, here we go. It goes out there to Liam Cooper, who, apart from that error in the first half that cost us that goal, which, of course, is a big thing, he's looked assured. Harrison's done really well. Don't you dare give a free kick, referee. Well done. Throw in. Well done, Paul Tierney. He's reffed the game really well, Tierney, to be fair to him. Much better than that shite we had last week, anyway. I'll put it that way. Rodrigo lost today, says Lee. Listen, I hate to say I told you so, but I did tell you about this, but he scored a couple of goals and everyone thinking he was second coming, talking about him being Spain's number 9 and all that stuff again, but no, should have got a striker, but it is what it is. Aronson can't believe it. Second half shots, look, 8 for Crystal Palace, 0 for Leeds United. Would you take a point now as we get closer to the end of the game? I'm thinking, yeah, I would. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's going to be a 4. Second half on target. They've had 3 on target. Again, we've had none. But listen, all it takes... I think we need Clicky on. I would bring Click on at this point. But I don't know how he's going to get him in, because who plays up top? Unless you bring on Yonto on for Rodrigo, or you bring on Gelhardt. But again, I mean, I was going to say they're not the right profile of striker, but neither's Rodrigo, is he really? And he's leading the line. So let's bring one of Yonto. I bring on Gelhardt personally. And then I'd bring on Clicky for Rodrigo, and then you'd have to lose one of either Harrison and Aronson. And this might sound mad, but I'd take off Aronson just because he's done a lot of running, does a lot of running, and looks beat at times. So I'm not saying he can't last 90 minutes because he easily could, but I'm just thinking of changes. Rennick Marek has just said to someone, "Come here," so they all look like they are going to make a change. I'm not sure it is who's running over. It is Mateus Click. It is Mateus Click. So Clicky's coming on. Who that'll be for? I think maybe Aronson, do we think? Clicky's coming on though. No Gelhardt, no Greenwood there. Rennie Marek just giving him some tips on what's expected of him when to come on. So Mateus Click is going to come on. Harrison tries to flick it through to Rodrigo. Rasmus, nice to see him high up the pitch. Oh, he's told to get up. I tell you what, Rasmus. I tell you what, if he hadn't got back up there and Zaha would have got away, I'd have been fuming with him. He did throw himself on the floor a little bit to try win a free kick. Paul Tierney said to him, get up. Adams everywhere, look. Just helping out Strouk there. Edward trying to get round 3 Leeds bodies he can. Look at that, Strouk. It's not a foul, referee. All ball, baby. All ball. Rocker is the one to go, is it? I hope not, because I don't want Click playing in a deeper role. We need him behind the striker. I'm just thinking none of them in front will drop back. So Tyler Adams, though, probably could marshal it all on his own, let's be honest. Clicky Chank going up 20 yards or 30 yards. Clicky's scoring goals. Listen, if we were to finish this game 1-1, I've been entertained. I've enjoyed it. It's been frantic. It's been hell for leather at times. Nyonto's warming up now as well. I'm happy. I'm happy. It is Brendan Aronson. I did think he might be one. So Click will be behind Rodrigo. Aronson has run himself into the ground, as is always the case. And he was exceptional in the build-up to that first goal.
I'm liking this American boy.
We do anyway. It's brought down here by Edward. Here's Tyreek Mitchell into Zaha. Zaha flick to Eze. He's going to hit it. Fuck's sake, man. I knew. As soon as he got that ball there, Barichi Eze, it's going in the back of the net. It was a lovely 1-2 with Zaha. Caught napping on Wilfried Zaha. Eze is pointing up to the sky. Don't know who for, what for, but listen, I just knew He's been pretty anonymous. But they have ballers. They have players that can finish. It's the one time Christensen's not been anywhere close to Zaha either. Look, Zaha's picked it up in a pocket in the central space. Good pass by Tyreek Mitchell. Flick back to Zaha. And there was no way he was missing from there. You just knew. But it's the one time that Zaha's got out of Rasmus's pocket because he was in a central area. Meslier, there's nothing he can do about that. I'm not going to throw shade at him. It was a good finish. It was a good finish by Eze, and I knew he has that. You knew as soon as it came in, it was like, he's definitely scoring here. And it is sickening. It is disappointing. And Eze scored to make it 2-1. And based on the second half, it's what they deserve because they have been better. Tommy G, see, this is agenda, bro. What's Cooper done there? Why? Oh my God, I can't deal. Everyone's saying Cooper. Madness. Anyway, it's going to be a throw. There's the Palace Ultras, look, with the megaphone and that. Aronson, yeah, I understand the Aronson substitution, Niall. He runs himself into the ground for 70 minutes at a time and he's knackered, and Click needs to be brought on to get us up the pitch, get us on the ball. But yeah, I think I understand the Aronson one. Second half not been great, says Alex. Yeah, and I did say this in the first half. We need to take them chances. Click does really well to work it into the box. He's won another challenge there, but it's headed out there by Eze. Tyler Adams flicked on. Someone get it on the deck. This is what pisses me off when we're not creating. Oh, Zaha's going to get round Rasmus now, and on the counter, get up. He slipped. Oh, he's getting a yellow card. He slipped, you know. He slipped. No, he didn't know he'd been done. He slipped. What are you on about, Alan Smith? I can't believe that. People saying Cooper again. I don't know. I'll have to watch it back. Rasmus wins the challenge against Zaha. Well done, and that's a throw in for Leeds United. Isn't it mad though? The one time that Zaha got away from Rasmus, he gets himself an assist. He gets himself an assist, man. Over 1,100 people watching, which is absolutely exceptional. So I want to thank you all for the support on the channel today on match day. Means an awful lot. Here is Rasmus. It goes inside there to Somerville, who gives it back to Aronson. Adams, that's a good challenge, ref, man. It's a good challenge, that, by Adams. Referee's having a joke now. People saying get Gelhardt on. Is Cooper at fault for the second goal? I'll have to watch it back. Sorry if that is the case. Adams gets the ball. See what I'm saying? It's a great challenge by Tyler Adams. He's done nothing wrong in that. But sometimes the way Tyler Adams snaps into challenges, it gives the referee the impression that they've smashed someone, but he wins the ball. It's ball all day. This will be a din. If they scored from this, I'm pissed because it wasn't a foul. And Teeny's having a laugh. He's refereed the game well up until this point as well. Meslier out's come. He doesn't flap at it this time. Nice to see Meslier. Well done, my friend. Here's Harrison. He's got to go down the line there. Instead, he comes inside. He's now going to look to switch the play. There's a chance here. Surely clicks back post. Rodrigo. Rodrigo, why? There were so many options there, and I knew he was going to shoot. I knew. Why hasn't he played the pass to Click? It was on. It was on there. Dickhead. It's a corner ball to Leeds. Knew it, man. Corner ball. Come on, Leeds. It's a good corner, that. It's cleared, though, by Eze. Zaha looks to bring it down. Click. Well done, Clicky. Oh, I need to change the score, yeah. Disappointed. There you go. It's 2-1 to Palace. I don't think we've played awful today, though. Although in the second half, we've not really done it, have we? Still can get something from it, though, I think. Schluck with the foul. We've got 9 minutes to take something from this. We all said we'd have took a point before the game. Goals conceded 76 minutes plus Crystal Palace 4. So they have conceded late on. One of the worst in the division for that. So there is still something in this game for Leeds United. 9 minutes left on the clock. Here's Rocker. Nice little pass there into Rodrigo. Pass the fucking ball, man. Wrong pass. Well, it wasn't the wrong pass. I'm being harsh on him now. Maybe I do have an agenda at times, but it wasn't a great pass. Ayling's coming on, as is Joffrey Gelhardt. Luke Ayling will come on because they need something going forward, right? He gives us that down that right-hand side. I think it'll be Rasmus. It's probably going to be Rodrigo. Gelhardt coming on. We know Gelhardt is your clutch man. We know Gelhardt comes on in them clutch moments and gets points for Leeds United. He's done it on a number of occasions. Hopefully we'll see that from him today. Harrison outside of the boot. Over to Rodrigo. Joachim Andersen's up against him. That's a foul, referee, every day of the week. Somerville trying to shoot from that angle. It's crowded out. And I think that's a foul by Joachim Andersen and probably a yellow card just because I've got him on a bet. It's taken quick. Harrison trying to get round his man. It's a goal kick. It's not going to happen, is it, folks? It's not going to happen at all. Really, really poor. Disappointed. I'm disappointed. Anyway, on comes the subs. Rasmus comes off. Rasmus, best performance in a Leeds United shirt for me. Well done, Rasmus Christensen. Exceptional performance. The one time Zaha gets away with him, he's involved in the goal. Luke Ayling comes on. Will give us something going forward. Gelhardt's come on. Mark Rocker. Throwing everything at it. No, see, it's the wrong sub for me. I do think it's the wrong sub. I'm sorry. Because he's putting Click. I'm all into chasing the game, but you're putting Click further back in the Rocker role. Unless there's a switch up of play, but Click alongside Adams is nowhere near as strong as Rocker and Adams. And for me, I'd have just brought Rodrigo off. But he's like, I've got to keep Rodrigo on the pitch. But listen, Rodrigo, not all that. And here's Zaha. Yeah, Somerville. Again, Somerville's done nothing, by the way. Somerville's done nothing. I'm yet to be shown what everyone else sees. I'm yet to be shown it, folks. I can't lie. I'm yet to be shown it. He's given away a ball there that's meant that Palace have got a throw. Here's Zaha, flicks it on. Oh, Cooper. Cooper using his right boot. Two changes coming now. Will Hughes coming on. And is it Mateta? Mateta coming on and Will Hughes coming on. Elise with that great assist in the first half. It was an exceptional set piece. Michael Elise, good player. He's been kept relatively quiet and he is an exceptional talent. We know that from the Championship. He's a player Leeds United should have gone for. But he's the assist. You can't defend that, I don't think. It's almost undefendable. I know people will question Melier, but I think it's that good of a ball. Will Hughes comes on, formerly of Watford, of course. Looking like an albino. He comes on for Elise. We've got 6 minutes plus added time. I'm reckoning 4 or 5 minutes due to the injuries and whatnot. So still about 10 minutes left in this one. Mateta's coming off and probably Edouard comes off. The goal scorer, it is going to be Edouard. For Jean-Philippe Mateta. Another goal for him. I think that's 2-2 now for Edouard. Fresh legs up top. Fresh legs up top. It's going to be a throw-in as well, I think, for Palace, if I remember rightly, before the subs were made. Jean-Philippe Mateta. It's a very French name, isn't it? Jean-Philippe Mateta. Anyway, it's going to be Tyreek Mitchell with the throw. Into Mateta. Koch gets there ahead of him, but it's going to be another throw here for Crystal Palace. We can't be doing with this, can we? We need to get it further up the pitch, that's for sure. Because they'll be happy to just see this out. Again, it's another throw for Crystal Palace. Come on, Leeds United. Mateta beaten to it. Tyler Adams down the line. No, it's Sony into Guehi. Wait! Is that not an air shot? Is that not an air shot? Is there any reason why that's been given as a free kick? I see that as being an air shot personally. I think that's really, really soft. I think that's so soft. Anyway, it's going to be Eze. We need to watch ourselves here. Meslier needs to be in a better position, that's for sure. It's not always great from free kicks, isn't Meslier? So we need to watch this. But I'm a little bit disappointed there that was given as a free kick. Am I being harsh or what? Eze. Meslier, watch yourself, please. Oh, it takes a deflection, and I'll tell you what, I think it's smashed. Is it Cooper? No, Rodrigo. Maybe it'll knock some sense into him.
You stupid little plonker, Rodney.
That's for Barry, that. It'll buzzer. Anyway, it's a corner ball. Well done, Rodrigo. Corner ball to be taken by Crystal Palace. We need a winner in there. Time's running out for Leeds United. The second half's been woeful, really, when you dial it back. Just not been good enough at all, especially with how well we played in the first half. In the early exchanges, Palace got used to it. Vieira made little tweaks and changes, if you remember, when we had the concussion substitution AU around about that time when Cock and AU. We went through it on the watch long where he was saying get it in behind, get Eze on the ball, etc. Joffrey, another free kick given here, leaning on his man. He's saying what for. But Legion, this suits Palace. This suits Palace. Zaha beats Joffrey far too easily. And the thing is, Joffrey, I mean, it is soft. It is soft. But Joffrey is, he's a big lad, isn't he, for such a small, smite fella. So full of power, little lean on Zaha, uses that extra experience, goes down. It's a decent area for a free kick. Time's running out for Leeds United, and it looks like 3 points on the road and not going to come our way. And yeah, Eze. Oh, I tell you what, Joachim Andersen almost finds the back of the net there. It's a good cross, great delivery from Eze. Cooper gets beat to the header by Andersen, but Andersen's a top centre back. Cooper should do better. Meslier goal kick. We're on the 90th minute now, folks. I think the substitutions have done nothing either. Joffrey's come on and gave fouls away, and Somerville's not touched the fecking ball. Yet to be shown. Yet to be shown what everyone else is seeing. That's another throw for Palace. This is rubbish. This is what I'm saying to you, man, when it's not going well. What? This second half, have we passed the ball more than 5 yards? And for more than 5 times? No, we haven't. The second half's been woeful because we don't want to get our foot on it. We don't want to get our foot on it and play football. It worked in that first half. But the second half, what have we done? Tell me what we're doing. People want to call me negative before the match, man. Get in the bin. Will use. Cross. Look, Zaha's come out to the left now. Now that Ayling's come on, he don't want to know. Oh, get up! Zaha, you joker. People saying they want to see Gnonto. I understand it, but you can't just throw him in because you want to see him. There's a reason Jesse ain't going to him. Although I do think his subs have not been great today. I don't know why Rodrigo's still on the football pitch. Yeah. It's quite interesting. Someone's just said on Twitter there, Josh Hobbs, whose opinion I do value very, very, very much. He said, look, so frustrating. We were totally in control that early period. And once that stopped working, Jesse seemed to have no answers. And I've said it before, it's very one-dimensional. I've said before, where does this system go? How does it improve? How do you get better? And I say from that concussion sub onwards, Leeds United have been on the down because Patrick switched it up switched it up, and they've took control and just gone from strength to strength. Second half, we've done nothing. Nothing. And it's really disappointing because we started like a house on fire. Bamford probably should have made it too. I agree, but what's this now? No wins in 5. And then you've got really no one to hold it up because Bamford's not on the pitch because he can't give us full 90. I don't know, man. It's shite, isn't it? It's not great. They're going to take the time with this now, and you can't blame them. You understand it. Joe Ward, they've got 4 minutes left. West Ham versus Fulham's 3-1, finished. Goals from Bowen, Scamacca and Antonio. Pereira did get one for Fulham. Oh, man. Really poor second half. I don't know what we've done. Koch makes a challenge. I will be doing a watch-along as well of Arsenal-Liverpool, which will be a good game for sure. Someone says 0 game management in this squad. I was enjoying the game, but it has just gone really drab on it. It has just gone really drab. Crossing. Anderson almost gets on the end of it. It's going to come as far to Joe Ward, and it's all Crystal Palace. And this shouldn't be the case because we should be with the one pushing for the equalizer. You know, when you get to the end of the game and you're like, oh, they're going to throw everything at us now. This hasn't happened. This hasn't happened. It's been all Palace. It's been all Palace, hasn't it? Still over 1,000 of you watching, which I'm really, really grateful for. Please do smash a like on the video. Thank you for that. Thank you for being here and spending your Sunday with me. I will be doing the Liverpool-Arsenal game. I will be doing the Man United-Chelsea game. After this, I will have a post-match out as well, which I'll shoot off and do after this. So that'll be out so you can watch that in between the watch-alongs if indeed you want to stay with me. It'd be great if you could. Strout to take the throw. It's into Click. Click actually wants to get on the ball and slow it down and create. Here's Somerville. Go on then, Somerville. It's a good knock. Oh, Rodrigo does well to knock it down to Harrison. Harrison waited too long. Here's Harrison. We're still in. Strout. Joffy. Oh, Joffy's strike so poor. Could see what he was trying to do. Clicky wanted it off him. That's the first shot I think we've had. It's great defending by Anderson in the build-up. Adams, man, with that lovely little dink pass into our... Oh, and Joffy's strikes poor. Click wanted it off him. That's why they play them rondos. Saying, give me the ball, I'd have had a shot at goal. But Joffy is a striker. He's got that striker's instinct. Matt Gay, he says he's all right. Of course, he's going to stay down. He's saying no to the people. I'll be all right. Gets pulled up. No, yeah, true. True, it wasn't a shot. Yeah. Anyway, we've got 30 seconds left. Looks like Palace are going to get away with it. It's a great result for them. Ayling wins the header. Joffy's chasing down Guehi. Does well, does Joffy, but it's too little too late. We're on to the 95th minute. Palace are going to come away with all 3 points. Leeds United, as I say, in the second half. Well, for me, it'd be interesting to see the actual momentum graph. Yellow card for Robin Koch with a foul on Eze. I just want to see this momentum graph from that. So when did it happen to AU? What minute was that? Because I'll show this with you here. Ball in, Eze tries to dink the keeper. But if I show you the momentum graph here, if you look at the attacks in the game, obviously, as you'll know, Crystal Palace, the home side in green, you can see here from that opening exchanges, since then, really, it's all been Palace, and the game's been won. Palace pick up the points, 3 points for them. Great win. Great. Look, it was an enjoyable game of football, but in the end, Leeds United have lost after what was a really poor performance in the second half. A really, really poor performance in the second half. Leeds United now no wins in 5. Crystal Palace now equal us on points, and we start to look over our shoulder. As I said, West Ham as well won today, which again, that means they'll be, I think they'll surpass us potentially if we just have a look at the Premier League table. Leeds United moving to 14th, West Ham above us, Crystal Palace same points as us, Villa just behind us, Southampton 2 behind us. We're sort of free falling, and we don't want to do that, do we? So listen, we've got Arsenal up next. We did so well for that first half. Should have took the chance to make it 2. Bamford missed a few. There was one where he could have had a pass through as well, which was poor. I put it down to ring rustness. The game was there for Leeds United and we let it go. Not great. Listen, thanks as always for watching the watch along. I'm going to do a post match and then I'll be back live again for the Arsenal-Liverpool game because, yeah, why not? So thank you all for watching and I will see you all in a bit. Peace out now. I love you all. Like the video on the way out. Catch you on the other side.